I ain't proud of it. But anyway, welcome back to ManDown Sports, man. As y'all can see from the thumbnail, we got a outstanding show for y'all, man. We're going to get into Chris Russo's comments about LeBron and Bronny. That's going to be our first topic. And then we got an interview with Cincinnati alum, Cincinnati great professional basketball player, Eric Hicks. We'll probably get him in about 5 to 10 minutes on the line. So that's going to be good. And then we got other topics as well. You'll see from the rundown. Yeah, man, I'm glad we're here on Friday. Everybody's here. Everybody's safe. Dominque had a little scare, but we straight, man. How was y'all week?
Man, blessings on blessings.
Yeah, man.
It's a great when you come out from the bottom and you take the belt from Mel. It's a good feeling, you know.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Well, hold on, what place you win?
I might be in the 3rd place by now. Maybe
I don't know about
I'm in 1st place.
I think so.
Well, we know for a fact it ain't first. We know for a fact.
3rd place.
We didn't want.
I know for a fact. What I know is I'm beating the guy that shows up every Friday with this big, heavy belt that he can barely hold up.
It's funny. It's funny how people want to talk about that now that I'm not in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, but y'all didn't want to talk about this a couple of weeks ago.
Or 4th. Or 4th. So real quick, it's Jay 1st, me in 2nd, Zoe in 3rd, Dom in 4th, Britne in 5th, Mel in 6th, Ian in 7th, and
place from
Corie in 8th. But shout out to Corie getting out the slumps, so I can take that poop emoji away because he's finally over 500. So everybody's over 500 in the pick'em now.
Hey man. The only reason I'm below 500, I missed a week.
I don't know if y'all know
I
this.
was in 3rd place.
Chris
I don't know if y'all know this.
To help you and to warn you, Corie.
Dominque,
if anybody in the chat, man,
don't be putting my business in the street, Dominque.
He said, "Corie, make your bigs."
I'm trying to figure out how we got on this topic. How we get on this topic? Nobody wanted to talk about pick'ems this week.
Hey, I need everybody in the
No,
everybody in the chat to find the hug emoji and put that in there, man, because it's lonely at the top. Y'all send me some digital hugs, man. It's lonely over here at the top.
Oh my God, man! All right, let's shout out our members, man, because y'all help us keep coming back to y'all every week, man. So I appreciate the members, man. And go ahead, Dominque, you got it.
Yes, I do. Shout out to the members. We're so grateful for you guys. First, I want to shout out Ryan Walters, Jay Barrett, WW.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Can we get on our guy? Can we shout out Merriweather first? So we make sure we get his name right.
Merriweather.
Yeah. Hey,
shout out to Merriweather. I'm sorry if I butchered it or if Mel butchered it. You know, sometimes
I'm pretty sure it was me. It was me that butchered it that time.
Well, then I want to give an apology on behalf of the whole ManDown crew. Honestly, big shout out to you, Merriweather.
Shout out Merriweather.
That's
all
right.
Go ahead. My bad.
How did y'all mess up Merriweather?
No, because for me, it's my accent. I think it's my accent. For 100% is my accent because Zoe just said Merriweather and it sounded like he said Mayweather just like I did. He said his
accent since she went to that damn semio.
He said, look, he messaged us and said, "Can y'all say Merriweather and not Mayweather?" And I was like, I thought I was saying Merriweather, but I didn't want to tell him my country accent makes it sound like Mayweather, but it's Merriweather. But I don't
like Glorilla.
Come on.
Music. That's how you
exactly.
Merriweather.
Go ahead. Apologize. As a team, we apologize. So WW, shout out to you, Shay J, R Bean, Jeffrey Guyett. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
I feel like I hear echo. Okay.
Echo came in at a second ago. They went away though.
Okay. Jeffrey Guyett, shout out to you. Shy Rider, West Sider, A. Harkins, Michael Tofia, Wizman Ballin, Malachi Israel, and we have the real Mr. Cropper, Ida Tomlinson, E. King, Steve Calvert, the Dajoka, Scott Merriweather. That's right. I got it right. Unspoken Voices, Taco Master, 6'4 Slim, Keith Brazel, Savon Arnold, Right Hand Cam, Demetrius Day, Mikey Brass, Taco Master twice. It's Not That Serious. Shout out to you, Daniel Berry Sports, Zerai Lion, James Reed, Beast Mode Bones, 33 Shuggy, and Cedric Franklin. Shout out to all of you guys. Thank you so much for just being a part of our membership and audience, and we really appreciate you. You help the channel continue to grow.
Thanks. And for that comment on screen, what y'all beef with the locker room? I'm assuming the locker room is another YouTube channel. We ain't got no beef with
we ain't got no beef with nobody. I don't know who locker room is. Shout out to him, her.
Sorry to this man.
I don't know who that is, but we ain't got no beef with nobody, man.
Hi, locker room. I'm Cowboy C3. How are you?
Hey, we just create content. I've never mentioned his name on this channel. I don't think so. If he said something about us, then you got to ask him that question. Yeah. Or her, if it's a him or her, I don't know.
Locker room was like a sub store, a Foot Locker. Apologies.
It is.
It might be.
Lord have mercy, y'all so that crazy. All right, man. And we are sponsored by Underdog. So here's a word from our sponsor. Underdog Fantasy is the best place to play fantasy sports. I want to tell you about the easiest way to get in on some NBA action with Underdog Fantasy and their pick'em game. Just find your favorite player or any player for that matter, pick higher or lower on that player's stats, and you can win up to 20 times your money in one night. Pick between 2 or 5 players to fill your pick'em entry. Get every pick right, and you can net yourself some serious cash. Use the promo code ManDown Sports and get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Plus, now that it's football season, you can follow ManDown Sports as we reveal our favorite picks from week to week. Like I said before, pick your favorite player, pick higher or lower, choose your dollar amount, and win some money. It's just that easy. Make picks, win money. We also want to thank Underdog Fantasy for partnering with us, and we want to thank you for helping the channel out by using ManDown Sports on Underdog Fantasy. Don't forget to use ManDown Sports when you play Underdog Fantasy or Underdog. I'm sorry. Make sure y'all go in there. Y'all first time deposit, they're going to match it 50% up to what you actually deposit. All the way up to $1,000. So if you put in $1,000 your first time deposit, they go add 500 to it that you got to work with, and you can play pick'ems that way, and win some money, man. I win some money probably almost every week, if not every other week. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get moving with the show. We do have one of my childhood friends, Eric Hicks, on the show. As you can see him right there, standing with Big O. On the picture, Eric Hicks is a professional basketball player, former professional basketball player, Cincinnati alum, Cincinnati great. He broke Kenyon Martin's shot block record for the single season, so he holds that, and he's just behind Kenyon Martin at number 2 for all-time shot blocks at Cincinnati. He had extensive career overseas in Belgium, Russia, Poland, a lot of different places like that. And he's on the show and he's joining us on here, man. So, Eric, what's up? Can you hear us?
What up, Rich?
What's good, man? Wow, man. I finally got you on here, man. I'm glad you're on here, big dog, man. Hey,
man, I was on here last time with Corie. Remember that?
That was 3 years ago.
It was 3 years ago.
It was 3 years ago.
That was 3 years ago, and I interviewed Corie. You was just there.
You don't bully me again. We not little kids no more.
Hey, real quick, man, before we get into it, I just want to ask you, because people don't know we lived across the street from each other, right? You know what I'm saying? So we really grew up together, but somehow your mom got a good job and got out of the projects, and then you disappeared, right? So
no, it was just too much. They was charging too much to stay there. We went to Cursor Street and then got evicted. Come on, get it right.
So Eric disappeared, and when last time I seen Eric, since I'm 2 years older than him, the last time I seen him, he probably had just grew taller than me, right? But no, seriously, seriously.
Man, be talking like he's 6'3". Come on.
No. I'm 2 years older than him, so he moved away before middle school, right? Eric, you moved away.
I moved to Cursor Street. You're right. I moved to Cursor Street because they was charging us too much because it was Section 8. And we was cheaper there, but we ended up going there and got evicted.
Well, the whole point is, by the next time I seen this dude, when he was playing at Dudley, which is the same school that Brandon Haywood went to, and Vincent Witt and Braxton Williams and a whole bunch of other people, PJ Harrison. You know, if you can hoop, you're probably going to go to Dudley, right? If you're from Greensboro, right? So Eric in ninth grade, the next time I seen this dude was at the Little Four tournament as a ninth grader with the nickname Helicopter, because his dunks, like he got in as a ninth grader on varsity in a huge tournament. And the highlights on the news that afternoon or that night was 3 dunks he got as a ninth grader. They just put him in the game as a blowout. Hey, freshman, go get in. He gets crazy 3 dunks, and now his name is the Helicopter. And I'm like, man, how the heck did Eric get freaking 6'6"? I just seen this too, and he wasn't that much taller than me. But hey, look, man, tell me how you end up at Dudley, man.
My brother, because Derek went to Ben L. Smith. They lost in the state championship, and Derek was just like, the way my mentality was, he was like, go to Dudley, man. It's a better school, because he transferred to Dudley. And Dudley, that's my heart. Like, everybody take care of everybody, man.
Yeah. So
everybody watch each other back.
So how did you become a better dunker than Derek? Because I remember Derek used to get up there too, but he wasn't doing it.
Because he used to dunk on me. Oh, y'all used to bully me, man. Stop acting like you a saint. Y'all used to bully me because I was younger than everybody. So in order to hang out or, play basketball or dunk on the monkey bars, I had to be on y'all level. So when I got to my normal age group, it was easy.
Yeah, for sure. And then you ended up at Cincinnati. I think you played for Hugs as well. I think one of your teammates was James Flight White. I still remember him because I think he went to Florida first, and then he ended up at Cincinnati. But I still remember his high school dunk contest was crazy. I mean, he jumping from the free throw line. And
I almost beat him up on Midnight Madness because when I saw him jump from the free throw line and go between his legs, I knew I didn't have a chance to win because I jumped over 5 people in double pump. I was like, I got it.
Yeah.
He jumped from the free throw and went between his legs, but man, dog.
So what made you? So crazy. What made you pick Cincinnati?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I knew I might get in some trouble, and I did.
wait, say that again. Chance. Say that again.
Man, I'm from Smith Holmes, Melvin. My brother and me, we sat down. We like, man, you might get in some trouble. So Hugs is known for giving players a second chance and not kicking them out of school. And besides that, of course, crazy. Jordan Brand and the way the city is, the city loved me. So
yeah,
I just left from up there.
Yeah.
I got a place up there.
Yeah, you supposed to be getting me some tickets.
All y'all got it. I'll tell you what, all of y'all come up there. I got a place for y'all to stay. Pick what game y'all want, and there you go.
Okay, easy. Too easy. All right.
It's all on me.
So real quick, man, how does it feel to like when you look at the record books? It's a lot of people that like a lot of people don't know Big O Oscar Robertson. He's a Cincinnati alum, man. So that whole fraternity it's like a big deal. But then when you think about all these 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" power forwards, where people say y'all undersized, but when you look at it, I mean, y'all such a force. You had yourself, you had Kenyon Markin, Danny Fortson,
Kenyon Martin, Jason Max Hill,
Corie Blount.
We had a lot of players, but it was an honor to just be a part of that.
Yeah.
It's an honor to be a part of it, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It's kind of like the Georgetown Centers with Mutombo, Lonzo Mourning. Who else? They got one more guy, Patrick Ewing. It's kind of like that thing, but y'all got the power forwards, the shot blocking power forwards. They can jump, they can rebound, they play strong, play with force. Y'all got that thing going on, man. So and of course Van Exel and Big O is that's they huge as well, man. But
we all family, and when we all get around each other, it's all love. So that is like we're a little small fraternity.
Easy day.
That's fine.
All right. Well, look, we get into this this first segment, man. You got time to stick around while we get into our first topic.
I'm listening. I was quiet earlier. I'm listening.
All right, but anybody else got any other questions before we go?
Nah,
I got one. I just one quick one.
Go ahead, Chris.
I just what was the experience like playing, overseas professional basketball? I've always wondered that, and I've never had a chance to ask somebody who did that.
First year, it was, you taking a young kid, and I'm going, the time difference was a big thing, and then communicating with my family, and then that's my first time getting real money. It was hard. It was hard because I didn't have nobody to share it with. I'm over there in a penthouse with a car by myself. So, I mean, it's hard, but once you get used to it, it's okay. I mean, like, I don't want to say too much on the phone, but it's like the league over there.
Yeah, don't say too much on the phone, man. Golly, man. Chris is the police anyway, man. Watch out.
No,
you know what it's like overseas. You've been overseas, Chris.
I've been overseas in the military. I ain't been overseas.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's
I know, but everybody want to go to the military bases. When you're around the military bases, it's popping.
Yeah,
Chris, because it's a military base close to. What's the one close by Belgium? No, I'm talking about the one by Belgium.
Probably an army base over there.
He's talking about the army base over there.
Yeah, exactly. And you go get, like, everybody takes for granted. Like, I'm about to say something. Don't laugh at me too hard. Like, just being able to get Kool-Aid, hot sauce, and A1. Like, they don't be having this stuff over there.
Oh, we know. We know how that is.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Dominque,
right, man. Chris, all the Chris's questions is done. Go ahead.
I had one question for you, Eric. I'm curious to know, who do you think is the best player in the NBA currently, and why?
Right
LeBron
now,
James. Go ahead, Eric. You can back me up.
I'm going with Bron. I went against Bron.
There you go.
I'm gonna tell you the hardest players.
There you go.
I'm telling you, I meant to be at his age and still to be productive. Come on, that's hard.
Man, my heart's breaking right now, man.
Man, come on, who you got, Marvin? Who you got?
We gonna get to that on the last segment, man. We actually go with that's actually a topic, man. Yeah, we go get to that. I got a great question for you though.
Oh, look who in the comments agreeing with Hicks.
Be trapped. Just.
I'm 40. I done played against LeBron, Stoudemire, Melo. Melo was the hardest person I had to guard, though.
I can believe that.
I can see that.
Man, Melo, man, you think he ain't as fast as what he is, but he's so fast and crafty.
Yeah.
And Chris Paul, he an animal to be so small at the time.
Yeah. So, all right, last one before we get into our topic, Eric. I don't think I asked you this before, but I need an all-time starting five for Cincinnati, and you got to be the power. You got to be the power forward.
Build a team around Eric.
Okay, we got to have Kenyon. We got to have Nick.
Wait. So Kenyon and you. So Kenyon at the 5, you at the 4.
I don't know. Just put us all on the floor.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
So I'm just naming the 5 best players. You got Nick Van Axel.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, y'all put me in a bad situation.
Oh, that's
somebody
what I like.
gonna hear this and get mad.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna send it to Gil so Kenyon can see it. Go ahead.
You could put Steve Logan in there, me, Max, Kenyon, of course. I mean, it's a lot of us.
So you just go do the big O like that?
I mean, I don't think a lot of people know about O, but O definitely got to be in there. But when O tried to let me shut up. I'm about to talk about when O tried to show me how to do a running hook. I'm like, this 2005, 2006, nobody doing no running hook. But I couldn't respect the O. I couldn't disrespect him, so I did it. I was like, man, I'm gonna get my shit thrown into the ceiling doing this shit.
Hey, here's mine. I'm gonna go Van Exel at the 1. I'm gonna go O at the 2. That's a big guard in college, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. As a matter of fact, no. I'm gonna probably go Van Exel at the 1. I might go the other helicopter, Melvin Levitt, at the 2.
No, he can't. He can't beat DeMar Johnson.
Okay, let's
DeMar
hold on.
Johnson
You're
is
right.
better.
You're right. You're
I
right.
want Lamar Johnson.
Oh, we're gonna be really big
Because
then.
DeMar gonna listen at this, and I'm gonna get a call. You know, I'm gonna get some calls.
Oh, okay,
off of
well
this.
let's do this. Van Exel, Oscar,
DeMar Johnson.
DeMar Johnson, Eric Hicks, Kenyon Martin.
Kenyon Martin.
Oh yeah.
That's
Woo,
fire.
that's
That's fire.
championship team right there.
That's
Yeah,
fire.
we gone.
That's fire.
We gone.
And now you know who gonna call me. Steve Logan gonna call me. You know that, right?
Ruben Patterson
Steve
might
Logan
call
gonna
you.
call.
Yeah,
I know. I'm gonna get some calls.
Yeah, the Kobe
Danny
stopper might
gonna
call
call
you.
me.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Danny Fortson and Steve Logan. I bet you I'll get a call from them.
But it's too
'cause
many.
they left out.
It's too many big men for
Too
the
many,
choose.
bro.
I mean,
Y'all had
it's
some
too
really
many.
good big men. Max Hill was nice
Well,
too.
just take me out and put Danny in. Take me out. Because Danny was the cover of Sports Illustrated. Put him in, take me out.
Nah, that's too easy, Eric. I can't do it. No, you put yourself in over
Man,
there. You put
Danny
yourself
done
in over
made,
there.
Danny done made about $80 million in the league. I ain't making $80 million. So Danny has to be, you got to give respect where respect due.
Okay,
Take me out, put Danny.
I'll let you do that. But hey, stick around. We about to get to our first topic, man. Don't go nowhere.
All right, I'm going to be quiet.
All right, bet. All right, so our first topic, man, we're gonna get into Mad Dog Russo, man. I mean, and a lot of the things that happen with NBA tip off, we gotta kind of discuss, man. But the biggest story is history was made in LA for the Lakers when LeBron and his son Bronny stepped on the floor together for this is the first time a father-son duo has ever played in the NBA, right? So, and a lot of people was there. Of course, his family was there. And then the Griffeys as well. Shout out to Griffey Jr. and Griffey Sr. To still be able to be here to experience that with LeBron, man. So that's dope. I mean, it was nostalgic and that was all that good stuff, man. But not everybody felt like it was something to be celebrated. And Chris Russo was one of them. Had a lot to say about it on ESPN. It made its rounds over the internet, and then he did an interview with Dan Patrick. And he doubled down. This was his response to it.
I didn't see this, but I read it where you kind of dismiss the Bronny, LeBron James concocted script.
Yeah, I can't stand it. What a waste of time that is. Yes, I think that's so stupid. That is so, Dan, that is so artificial. That is so, I mean, come on. He had one rebound in 3 minutes. He's going to be in the G League in about a week. LeBron is a wonderful player, and I understand that Lakers are trying to make sure that he is motivated and he's galvanized and it meant something to him. So I understand that. But I walk around town all the time. I did not have one person tell me, wow, did you see that Bronny play with LeBron last night? The American sports fan could care less. Let's be fair. And don't compare it to Griffey. I looked it up. When Ken Griffey played with his son with Seattle, he hit 306 that year, and 1 year, and then another year he had a 380 batting average. Griffey could still hit when he was 41 years of age. Bronny's not an NBA player right now. The Lakers did this to pacify LeBron, which I understand. He's the second greatest player of all time. It meant something to him. Okay, but don't try to convince the American sports fan that this is a big deal that LeBron played with his kid and it's the first ever, because I think it's fake. That's my take. I know a lot of people disagree. That's my take.
Okay. Your son's just starting out in the business. He doesn't warrant being on a big stage. But let's say you say to management, I'd like to do a radio show with my son on Sirius XM.
Well, I wouldn't say that. But I understand what your point is. I wouldn't say that because these jobs are very difficult to get. And I think that advantage for him would be unfair. So I would not tell, bosses, hey, do me a favor, make sure Colin Russo gets on Sirius and does a once a week show with me. I swear to God, you can tell anybody down in West Palm, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
And I'll say this right now. I won't say that because that will get me in trouble.
Your wife's out of town. You can't get in trouble.
I'll say it. Colin, from on a radio perspective, he is better at what he does right now than Bronny is what he does. How's that? I'll say that with all sorts of confidence.
Okay.
All right, who want to go first?
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So what if Jordan's son got drafted by the Bulls when he was there? How would y'all feel?
Well, I'm gonna answer that question with a question, Eric. how would you feel if Steph Curry wanted to make history and was like, you know what, I'm gonna convince the Warriors to sign my dad for a 10-day contract so I can play with him?
And that's called being a good father.
Exactly.
That's called being a good father.
Hey,
Everybody do it in the world.
What? Hold on. So you would approve of Derek Curry coming out of retirement at the age of 55 just to make history? Because that's the equivalent of what LeBron did for a 20-year-old that wasn't ready.
We're talking about the second best player all time, possibly third.
No, we're not talking about Kareem. No one said anything about Kareem.
Okay.
He first or second best player all time. Go ahead. I'm listening.
You can name a whole bunch of players, so that's up for grabs. But I mean, Curry's father isn't in the same league as LeBron. You can't put him in the same topic.
He's in the better league than what Bronny is in. Like Dale Curry's father is a better professional than Bronny James.
Are you a great father? Yes. That's what a good father gonna do.
I don't think so. Eric,
you got the power to do it.
Eric, you only saying that because you part of a fraternity. That's the only reason why you're saying that.
I told you not to say nothing about that, man. Come on. I told you. We discussed that.
Exactly. He can't hold water.
Ratted, man.
He can't hold water. I told you.
Oh my gosh.
He don't rat it on me, man. We discussed that earlier.
Hey, nobody would have known. Hey, first of all, listen. I don't think it's that fascinating. That's my thing. I don't think it's that fascinating.
I'm already gonna get phone calls from Steve Logan and Danny Fortson.
Yeah.
You just throw me under the bridge.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shut up then. I'm gonna let Dominique talk. I'm gonna be quiet.
Go ahead, Dominique.
Why do I have to go?
She don't even want to touch this topic, bro.
She didn't it
was a beautiful thing, man. It was a beautiful thing for you to do that for me.
Here's the thing.
Here's got me in trouble.
So here's what I have an issue with is that it's clearly something that's been I'm sorry?
You said go ahead, cook.
This is clearly something that's been manufactured. We are talking about Ken Griffey Jr. and Senior coming to the game before they're even there. We have to hear that Ken Griffey is his best friend all these years. All of a sudden, then we have to see them in the game. Look, I get it. Father-son duo. This has been done already. We've seen it already, and it's not impressive. He didn't score. He didn't score in the preseason either. I mean, why should Bronny be given an opportunity to be on the floor with his dad just because?
Because I'm going to tell you like this. Say LeBron named 3 times like Candyman. That's why. He run it. He is so powerful. That's a powerful
figure. Him on anytime. Go ahead, keep going, man.
Thank you. Think about this. What if I could get LeBron on here? Y'all would go crazy. It's LeBron.
Exactly. Especially me. I wear my jersey.
He's a powerful figure.
I'm gonna wear my jersey.
Look, Eric, I'd rather you get Big O or Kenyon on here.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
Don't disrespect him like, oh, that's cold.
I don't think that LeBron would tell us the truth.
If we brought him on here?
I know, because what Melvin just ratted me out on. You
can't disclose all the secrets, huh?
Yeah, that circle, you can't talk about certain things.
As far as the moment, it's one of those feel good moments like, that was okay. But sports related, it's not historic, it's not moving. It did nothing for me. I understand that the organization said, hey, we're gonna give LeBron what he wants, and that's cool. However, I really appreciate doing it when it happened. First game of the season, you was already up like 10, 15 points, get it out the way. And now we shouldn't see number 9 for the Lakers.
But see, CJ, that's not true though, because
I'm just saying we shouldn't see it no more. We should not see a jersey that says James Jr. till next year. We shouldn't even see it no more.
LeBron and Clutch don't operate like that. If you give them an inch, they go take a mile. So it's more milestones to be reached. What about the first father-son duo in the playoffs? What about the first father-son duo to score 20 apiece?
I was just about to say that.
Well, he got to think.
Hold on, let me spin, Jay. Let me spin. They asked LeBron, hey, when Griffey and his son played together, they both hit home runs. What would be equivalent for you and LeBron? And he said the equivalent of hitting home runs in baseball is him and LeBron both catching the alley-oop in a game. So it's so many things he want to do.
Oh, there's a bucket list.
Well, first of all, let me speak to the first father and son to score 21.
Marvin, you sound crazy. Okay.
Let me speak to that.
It's going to get out of control.
Who the hell gonna put the ball in the hole for him? He got to do that part himself. Clutch can't score for him. That's not gonna happen. That man cannot score 20 NBA points right now. He can't. Not saying that he ain't gonna be able to, but right now it is physically impossible for him to score 20 NBA points in one game.
It was physically impossible for him to get drafted, but he did it. It was physically impossible for him to get on the floor, but he did it. They will make everything happen. There's a lot of people that work for Clutch, man, and there's a lot of people who riding for LeBron that'll move out of LeBron's way or Bronny's way for him to get a bucket.
Melvin, Johnny Flynn was a lottery pick, bro. Like
I thought Johnny Flynn was gonna be that though.
Did you see what Johnny Flynn did at Syracuse? Did you see what he did in college?
Yeah, of course I did. Of course I did.
3 points. It won 3 points a game.
Listen to what I'm saying. All I'm saying is you can be drafted. All the metrics could be there for you to be him, and you could never turn out to be him. Or all the metrics could be there for you just to not be him, and you can develop to be him. You know, that story is there a lot too. Shout out to Gil. But at the end of the day, man, you just don't know. I know that right now, his game isn't a 20-point career high in the NBA. I don't think, me personally, and I'm rooting for Bronny. Me personally, I don't think he can drop 20 in the G League. Me personally, I don't think he can drop 20 shoot against a strong D1 school right now. But it can change.
Yo, this comment is crazy.
That's a heck of a comment on the screen.
Y'all know how many people are in the league because they godfathers and all of that got them in there and they weren't good enough to make it?
Go ahead, dog.
Other people got cut.
I'm not even going to say
don't
nothing.
blame LeBron because he did what other people did.
Yeah, but Eric, no other person made a spectacle out of it.
Fact.
But listen,
and that's what I was just about to. That's what I was just about to ask you, Eric. Now I know you know for a fact that in your draft class, people made the league.
I don't want to name because
we're not gonna name drop.
My thing is, I know one player wasn't supposed to make the team. Wasn't supposed to make the team. You know how he made it? Because his godfather. That's a fact.
I believe it. Nepotism is
real. And I can go
good.
on. I got a list, but don't nobody point that out. But everybody want to point about LeBron and Bronny.
But this is the reason. This is the reason, though, Eric. No one else made a
double standard.
Nobody else made a spectacle out of it and turned it into a history moment with all of this press.
Because his godfather wasn't LeBron.
Okay,
we're talking about LeBron.
Listen, Eric. When you sneak, put it this way: if you like, I got a homeboy that used to work security at the movies, right? If you sneaking me and my whole family in there, the best thing I can do is not be all out there and be all noticeable and all in the light. Now go sit down into your seat. You got in here for free. Shut up. Watch the movie and leave. Don't be announcing everything.
Because it's LeBron.
They the loudest thing during this season. Like the defending champs. Their ring ceremony wasn't even this loud. Like we still not even talking about Boston. They not even as loud.
You down playing LeBron like he's not LeBron. I tell you what,
he's too loud.
You don't play against him. I played against him. He's a problem.
He does it to himself right after the game, or I forgot where I saw this, but LeBron pretty much came out after the game and said, I think he was asked, do you remember what it was like your first game playing in the NBA? Like how do you relate to Bronny? Oh my gosh, he said that everybody was rooting for him to fail in his first NBA game. Yet in his starting 5 documentary series, he said that he was the face of the league as soon as he got there. Like, which one is it, LeBron? Are you a victim?
Are you everybody?
Both of them are true statements.
I hate it because I played against him. He was a problem. And I was just like, man, he ain't that damn good, but he is. He's a problem.
Thank you so much, man.
No, he definitely is a problem.
I'm
I agree.
not say anything for the whole show. I'm gonna let the special guest talk because he reiterates the thing I've been saying for the last 6 months. Nobody
He's a problem. I'm telling you. Until y'all put y'all shoes on and y'all play against that man, think about what you're saying.
Oh man, that's a totally different topic.
That man is a problem.
He is a problem. We all agree with that.
Melvin.
We all agree with that, though.
So what we learned today is
But
this
y'all
right
ain't
here.
giving the man his credit. And I done played him.
Hold on, Eric. Let me get this other phone call. Hold on.
My bad.
No, you good. Hold on.
Is that Eric is Japanese for LeBron is the GOAT.
Eric don't think that. Hey, caller from Funky Town, you on the line. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, brother?
How you doing?
Man, your man. You need to get your man there. You get your man there. You need to get your man there. Because he knows what's true, but then he gonna sit up there and still make excuses. And that's like his ain't Fugazi. He gonna sit there and say he got to take it from him because somebody else had a godfather that took care of him, but he ain't gonna look at what happened to was it Ozary?
Quincy
and have that same energy for this BS that happened just now.
It's some BS, boss. But what I'm saying is, I would do that for my son. That's it, man.
There you go.
Look, brother.
I would do that for my sons. I heard you right. Thank you.
Sports is a competitive. Sports is a competitive thing. All right.
Yes, sir.
It's survival of the fittest. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when in the Lion Kingdom, what do they say? The king is dead. Long live the king. Right.
The king ain't dead.
Ain't no. Hold on. Simba didn't get to rule with his father, right?
You're right.
Old boy got knocked off, right? And he had to go out there, make his way on his own, and then come up there and do what he did, right? I mean, I'm just trying to keep it Disney right now. The point is, if you're gonna sit here and act like what we're witnessing right now is an abuse of power, it's literally LeBron playing with the NBA like it's a toy. And everybody,
but you don't understand.
I know, brother. I absolutely understand.
It's been happening for a long time.
Trips around the sun. I understand. This ain't. I've watched nepotism. I've seen all kinds of situations like that. But not sports. Sports is a different situation. Sports is supposed to be that thing that we should be able to go on and say there's a level.
But that's what you don't know. Sports isn't a even playing.
No, I get that. I honestly get that. I understand there's insiders and all that. There's going to always be in any kind of system, you're going to have stuff like this. But this stuff right here, this right here goes to the actual credibility of the sport. This is a problem. Like you're telling me that if you can manipulate this, why are you actually going to put your money on number one, put it on ticket? But why would you bet something if you can be manipulated like this? Who's telling me that the gangsters can't manipulate something else and be manipulated?
Yeah, good. Hey, good point, Funky Town. Thanks for the call. I'm gonna let Eric answer that question.
Thank you so much.
It was good hearing from you, boss.
All right, thanks, Funky Town.
You got it, brother.
Yeah,
take care.
Go ahead, Eric.
I'm telling you, it's been going on for so long. It's on Front Street now.
Thank you.
That's it, man. This been going on for a long time. Now everybody want to blame LeBron because he did it.
Yeah, because he put it on Front Street, though. It's on Front Street because he put it on Front Street.
I would too.
Let me ask you a question, Eric.
Yeah, me too.
Got a question for you. Is this similar to let's say you got a coach or organization and you got some teams, and a lot of times there's better players sitting on the bench that don't get no burn because of the coach's favorite or who the front office said, hey, I want him on the floor. Are you saying that this right here is the same thing as that, and it's been going on since the beginning of basketball?
Exactly. You hit it on the nose.
Yeah.
You hit it on the nose. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're right, man. You hit it on the nose.
Man.
All right.
So don't point out LeBron because he did the same thing that been going on.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Eric. I still got my same opinion about it. Like everything you saying is
because you're a LeBron hater,
no,
man.
I'm not
he
a
is,
LeBron
man.
hater.
You ain't
not
Hey,
once.
I've been to his garage. He got a LeBron jersey upside down. He just that type of person he is, man. That's the type of person he is, dog. LeBron
Upside down is crazy work. Upside down is crazy work, yo.
That's LeBron K. He in a gang.
But this been going on so long, but people don't like to talk about it because you can get blackballed. Let's keep it real.
I mean, I get it, and I don't want to ever put you in no situation like that. You know what I mean? So you,
man,
I mean,
you already got me one, man.
No,
We
I
going
didn't.
live.
No, I didn't.
I'm
That's
gonna get some
daggone lie.
calls. I'm gonna have to do some cleaning up, man. Come on, man.
Well, you drawing attention to it, man. You ain't even discreet with it right now. Brooklyn, what's up, big dog? But nah, I didn't hear much from Zoe and Corie and Chris on it, man. Before we kill this segment, man, what's y'all thoughts on it?
Honestly, I think that they phrased it perfectly when they said history was made, because that shit was definitely made. It was manufactured. It was manufactured. It was manufactured to where this could be something. It's WWE. It was scripted to make it like that. And you're right. LeBron is one of the best basketball players we have ever seen. But if you're not qualified for a position, I'm never going to be so forgiving. Who you are, or what color you are, what you've done. If you aren't qualified for the position that you are playing, then I can call it out. Especially when you get in 4-year contract in your first year, and like people try to compare it to the Waltons. At least Luke Walton averaged 13 points in college. At least he averaged that. He won championship, I believe. Didn't Arizona win when he was there?
They got close if they didn't win it.
They got close if they didn't win it. So when you manufacture this type of stuff, it's going to be met with some backlash. I'm all for all of my people being successful, but we just got to call it what it is. And yeah, it's been happening, but when it's LeBron and when you are saying things like Bronny is better than some guys that are playing right now, when he's still at Sierra Canyon and all this stuff, that he's coming to do that, like you put yourself and you put Bronny in a position to where, okay, Bron said all of this. Now, what are you going to do to produce? And when the production don't match what he's saying, they both gonna look crazy.
Yeah, it was bad when I watched the game and they both checked in and the commentators. I knew what it was when the commentators was like, and here we go, history, da 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 da. And then they were like, yeah, good on JJ Redick, go ahead and get this moment out the way. So it kills the anticipation. Everybody gets the moment, and then after it happens, we can finally focus on basketball. When people are saying this out loud, like that shouldn't, like we're at a basketball game. Like that shouldn't be the focus. When you're saying focusing on basketball is second to LeBron and Bronny checking in the game at the same time, right? And then he got in. I think he only played 3 minutes, and LeBron was trying to manufacture a play for him to score a bucket, and he got the three and doinked it off the rim. Now he almost did have a putback that probably would have been his highlight, but he got pinned off the glass.
Why y'all keep talking about this man? What's wrong with y'all?
Hold on. Who we got on the line? I don't even know how.
Man, why y'all keep talking about this same black man?
Who's this?
You know who it is.
Oh, it's George. Come on, man. How did you get through, man? How many phone numbers you got?
On the line.
Man, I have one number for y'all retarded ass, man.
All right, hey, so look,
y'all some retarded.
Hey, this is what we're gonna do. The first,
fuck that. Y'all some bitch niggas, man. Fuck that. Y'all some bitch niggas.
How come everything he says like in singular fashion? It's never like plural. Y'all,
that man heart is hurting, man. That man heart is hurting.
Melvin don't like LeBron. That's it.
Eric, you can't say that.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
If it was me and my son, would you be hating on me like that?
I'm not hating on LeBron. I'm just saying I'm not impressed in his manufacture.
You ain't gotta be impressed. Everybody know his son ain't great, but it's something that a father wanted to do. It meant a lot to him.
Ain't even good though. Like his son ain't even good though.
Hey, you know what though, man? I'm gonna just say this one point, and I'll shut up, and y'all can go and brick LeBron for the rest of the show. Listen, man, the dude's son had a heart attack, bro. How do you know that the plan wasn't to let the man develop in the league at USC for a while until he got the heart attack? And then he probably had a conversation with his dad, like, "Hey, Dad, I just want to play NBA. I just want to be in the league with you." And he made it happen for his son.
So let me ask you this, E.
That's because we're not naive.
If you had a heart attack, right? Let's say your son had a heart attack, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you need him to recover, physically, however he needs to recover, right? Why would you then elevate him to the next level?
But let me. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
If it's Eric Russell's son, I don't give a fuck about basketball.
Understood. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just asking you, why do you think he would do that?
I have no idea. I don't know the conversation.
Because he loved his son, and he wanted to do that. And they probably had a behind the door conversation.
Exactly.
So you love your son so much that you're gonna put him at risk again.
I don't know the conversation. His
Everybody else doing it okay.
I'm not going with all these hypotheticals because I don't believe none of that is what's going on, man. He been telling us what he wanted to do for the last 8 years. I want to play with my son in the NBA. That's what he's been saying. So I'm not gonna add all this other stuff.
They just sped up the timeline. That's all.
No. That was the timeline.
No, they sped up the timeline.
Yeah,
the timeline was for him to be one and done.
That was a fact.
One thing, Bronny is younger than all of us, so yeah, he probably is better.
Listen. So like Jay was saying earlier,
man, I drop Bronny off. I drop Bronny off. Don't say better than me.
When Jay, hold on, listen. When Jay was saying
Bronny off, though, did you guys hear his interview when he was saying he missed a lot of days? He's just babysitting Bronny.
Hold on. Let me just say this real quick. Like I was saying, that was a slippery slope. LeBron is not going to stop trying to make history, so he's got more milestones to reach with Bronny, and then he's going to do it again with Bryce. He's going to stick around.
No,
yes, he is, because Bryce is what a junior. He about to play he about to play in his senior year, and he's going to be one and done in college. LeBron only got to play 3 more years to play with Bryce.
So is Bryce going to the Lakers too?
Yes.
Oh my God, no. Listen, I would say this. I foresee Bryce being a better player.
He's already a better player than Bronny.
Like once he gets to the draft level, I do agree he's a better player than Bronny anyway. But once he gets draft eligible, he'll be a better player, so it won't look as bad. So, but if they manufacture it and he go to the Lakers too, it's gonna look crazy. I'm sorry, to me,
it already looked crazy. And this is what LeBron is doing to us.
It's only 3 roster spots.
I don't know if Jay, you crazy. I don't know if y'all ever had that friend. I'm that friend to Jay where I love a movie and I'll force Jay to watch it.
Them shits be garbage too. Them shits be garbage.
And they be long. They be garbage and long to Jay. To me, they be fascinating, right? That's what LeBron is doing to us. He's holding our eyes open like this and was like, watch this. I'm going to do this decision. Like we didn't want to see the decision when he left Cleveland. Like why would you even do that? That's dumb.
That was pretty cool.
Like all of these goofy things he does, he makes us watch. And then when he's not part of the storyline, he finds a way to be part of the storyline. Okay, Brooklyn is the storyline this year. Guess what I'm about to do? Let's get Westbrook. Let me trade all my team to get. And now the Lakers are the part of the storyline. When he first got to the Lakers, oh, guess what? Magic is the president. Magic Johnson is the president. He stole the storylines.
Hold on. We can't hear, man.
Hold on. You know what it sounds like to me?
What's that?
Jerry Jones.
Dictator.
I'm about to.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's forcing us to watch all his story. He finds a way to be part of the story.
And
he's been doing it every single year. Notice every year is something different.
Y'all been missing the whole point the whole time. Y'all been missing the whole point the whole time. You ever bought like somebody music? They come out their music real good. You like, man, I like this artist. And then by their 3rd album, you like, man, they ain't what they used to be. They didn't. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Did he go?
Heck, nah, it ain't. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Yo, a lot of people are just corny in real life. So as they have built up time and equity with the label, they like, yo, I'm gonna make the kind of music that I like. Y'all ain't gonna tell me what to put on my album no more. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And it just turns out to be corny songs. He's at the point of his career where I'm just gonna do what I want to do. And for people who don't like that, the shit just look corny. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna ask y'all something real quick. As an athlete, when they don't want you, you're done.
They throw you
he
away.
has the power Yeah, thank you.
They throw you away. You're right about that.
See, you never had that feeling, Melvin, like you get cut. It's over. You got to find out a new team, move, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Now he got the power to bring his son. I'm bringing my son.
You got to know when to hang it up, though. Lance Armstrong didn't know when to just kind of retire. You know, you have to be ready to give up the fame and the glory in the sport at some point. And I think that LeBron is going to go down a slippery slope.
Lance knew what it was.
Listen. Lance literally gave his balls for the sport.
I think
I
Lance
turned
knew
down
what it
3
was.
contracts when I was getting old. 3 contracts.
Some people just.
I knew it was over. I'm too old. I can't move like I used to.
Some people really define themselves by the sport. See Tua. Some people have no identity outside of the sport. You know what I mean?
This week, by the way.
But the thing is, when you finish playing, it's kind of hard because that is your identity.
Yeah.
That's your identity. You known as a football. So you got to find something else, but that's all you know.
Yeah, and that's hard to do. It's
and
people
that's why a lot of athletes struggle afterwards.
Yeah, Hicks. How long were you
exactly?
How long was you hooping, Hicks? How long? When did you start?
Melvin, you remember? Tell him, Melvin.
What?
When Hicks started hooping?
Since we've been dunking on the monkey bars and Smith Home.
At Wiley, yeah. That's how we learned how to dunk on the monkey balls. Probably 6 or 7. 6 or 7.
There you go. Since then.
Okay,
yeah.
so 6 or 7. That I can 100% agree because I was talking to somebody about this the other day. When you've done something since you were 6 or 7 and you're an adult, and then they're telling you can't do it no more, that transition is definitely it's tough to do. So
and then the mental process.
Exactly. You
used to the stardom. You used to getting free perks. You used to having free cards. And then all of that, it kind of dwindled because somebody else then came and replaced you. And they're telling you ain't good enough.
But Eric, the thing about LeBron is that it's never gonna end for him, no matter what he does.
Yeah, you're right on that.
And what you just described is what Bronny did to Quincy Oliveira.
I'll put it to I'm just saying, if it was me, I would do the same thing Bron did. We all know he gonna get sent down, but that was just something special for him because he is who he is.
I'll put it to you,
Eric, man. I got one final question. I don't know what other question they got, but I got one final question for you. Now you came from Smith Homes, I came from Harrison Homes or whatever, but that has nothing to do with the question. You've been hooping since 6. By age 8, were you able to flip plays in your mind?
I know it.
I learned. I developed as I went. I soaked up things, and it made me a better player. But being able to hoop, I didn't think I was that good because I'm playing against everybody that's older than me.
Yeah.
Like I told you, when I got to my age group, I was like, this is easy. I always played up. Chris Paul played up. We all played up. All the good players played up. So when we got to our age group, it was like taking candy from a baby.
I'll put it to you like this, man. What LeBron did was the right idea, wrong execution at the end of the day.
I can agree with that.
Well, at least when Ken Griffey did it, though, right? Ken Griffey Jr. was the number 1 prospect coming out.
Both of them was good.
Yeah, they were great. You know what I mean?
Because you forgot Griffey played with the Reds, and I played at Cincinnati, so I saw how great he was.
Yes. So Ken Griffey Jr. his first at bat, he hit a double. You know what I mean? And he went on to have a Hall of Fame career. This is totally different. Well, Bronny has the potential to have a Hall of Fame career. He wasn't the number 1 prospect. I mean, I'm just saying he has the opportunity. I mean, you can laugh at it if you want, Chris. He's in the NBA. He's there.
Everybody there has the opportunity.
You got the opportunity.
That's fair.
Right?
Because I think me, Jay, and Chris was looking crazy just now.
I worded it wrong.
I told you what you were saying, Corie. Go ahead.
I don't know now.
When Ken Griffey Jr. came out, like he was more than ready. He had been ready.
Yeah.
Number
You know
one
what
pick.
I'm saying? There was nothing that said that he's going back to the minors because his ass was not going back to the minors. He was there to stay.
Yeah.
Right?
He was an animal.
Dude got the nickname the sweetest swing in baseball.
Oh, he definitely the sweetest
Bronny
swing in base ever, right? And this is not the same situation.
And
So
I hate the fact that they attach their name to this situation.
Oh, they got paid.
Okay, I can respect that. I respect that 100%.
Because
those are two Nike athletes that are looking out for each other for a check. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, check was
Yeah.
involved.
All right, man. Well, that's it for this segment, man. I appreciate
them cabal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, both of them can swing that bat. You're right.
Yeah. Eric, man, bro, I appreciate it, man. Don't make this the last time you come on the show, man. Next time, man, you got to get on the panel with us so you can stay for the whole joint.
We'll make you a whole
man. Listen,
day.
I saved my day for you. Don't say I didn't. So I don't want you calling cussing me out.
When? About what?
Me standing you up. I cleared my whole schedule.
Yeah, no, you definitely looked out this time, man. And hey, look, and you looked out last time too, man, because you know I got the Corie Blount.
This is good conversation, though. I like this. This is good conversation.
Well, you want to stick around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I cleared my schedule.
Okay. All right. Easy day. We're going to the next topic.
I told people I freed my schedule.
Easy day. We're going to the next topic. Then you should have just got on the panel then.
Man, it's easy for me to talk on the phone, man.
All right. Hey Jay,
that man went to Dudley, man. You know how computers and Dudley.
Exactly. Hey Jay.
Here you go. You think that's a low blow.
Hey Zoe, Jay, or anybody else? Can y'all get y'all number on? Zoe, can you get your number ready?
It's already. I'm already ready.
Okay. All right. So we'll take the phone calls from the next one on the other number. All right, so let's move to this next topic. Barack Obama did an interview. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I always wondered what was going to happen with the Old Man and the Three, which is JJ Redick's podcast that he had before he took the Lakers job. It's now turned into the Young Man and the Three, hosted by Tyrese Halliburton with the same co-host that JJ Redick had. Yeah, so
really,
yes. And his first episode and first interview was former President Barack Obama, right? And they was having a conversation and they was talking to Barack about his pickup games that he used to play while he was the president. And he talked about how they played him real physical, like he was a real dude. They didn't cut no slack on him. And he was talking about one time his lip was busted and he had a speech the next morning on live TV. He had stitches and you could kind of see it. So he was like, yeah, he played his pickup games was real. And then they asked Tyrese Halliburton something about it, and Tyrese was like, "Yeah, I just I just read the room, and if ain't nobody else playing, it's like the All-Star game, And then Barack was like, "Ho. I'm gonna let y'all hear what he said."
Did you play in these games? Well, I just read the room. It's like the All-Star game. You read the room. It's a precedent that's set.
Can I say something though? Y'all got to have a little more pride in that All-Star game. I mean, look, it's not as if y'all don't play pickup during the summers,
right?
So there's, how to play in a way that, all right, I'm not going to hurt anybody. I'm not going to take anybody out. But that All-Star game's it's broke, man.
Well,
I mean, like people just like not running, everybody just trying all kinds of.
Well, I'm not.
It used to be when Kobe and Michael and Isaiah, those guys were playing, man. I mean, they weren't playing the way they did regular season, but they wanted to win.
This sounds like a conversation with my pops right now. He's giving me the same speech.
It insults the game.
Well, all I said is my first All-Star game, I came off the bench, so I'm just reading the room of what's going on, and I'm just gonna adjust to whatever.
No, I agree, but everybody needs to be just like, all right,
we gotta lock in better.
Lock in better.
Well, we had
because you're showing out. This is this is your business. This is your product. You don't want people thinking y'all out there just half-assed.
That's a good point. We had a full meeting before last year's All-Star game.
And it didn't work.
It didn't work. Who came in? I'm so mad at myself. Larry Bird came in there and gave us a speech about taking it more serious.
Take it more serious.
Could they change the stakes, though, in a real way? To do something to make it where it's like...
I mean, the problem is y'all get paid so much now. Although the in-season tournament turned out better than I expected.
Yeah.
Right? Where people, the incentive there, but partly because the game counted towards the season. But y'all need to do something because
we got to figure it out.
Because I ain't watching that thing no more.
Yeah, I don't.
That's embarrassing, bro. Go ahead, Chris. Yeah,
No,
please. That's
I'm gonna tell
embarrassing.
you what it is.
Hold on.
Longevity. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let Chris go real quick. Hold on. Eric.
So I have been saying this for the last couple of years, and just take a look at MLB's All-Star game, right? There's actual reward for the winning team of that game. The winning conference gets home field advantage in the World Series. I feel like the NBA needs to implement that as well. Like the winning conference gets home court advantage in the finals. It makes you have something to play for.
I disagree, man. You can't incentivize playing hard. That's supposed to already be in you. If that's not in you, you can't fake it. You can't manufacture it, and that's the issue we're having. Everybody's trying to fake and manufacture everything to make it look like what it used to be, and it's not there. Like if you don't have Kobe's mentality, which he got from the guys that he studied. Remember, these guys not studying anybody no more. They're not studying the history. Kobe studied MJ, Dr. J, Big O, his dad, Jelly Bean, Tony, all types of dudes, man. Bernard King, he studied them, and he had heart. It meant something to him. It don't mean that. I mean, come on, this dude said, "I just read the room and what everybody else on. That's what I'm on." So he's a young guy, his first All-Star game, and he show up and he looked. I mean, I don't know if you remember when Anthony Edwards came in the All-Star game. He said, "Man, we ain't come here to play hard. We on vacation."
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be one of the faces of the league. And Halliburton's looking like, okay, he ain't taking it serious. Neither is LeBron. They had to have Larry Legend come in and give them a pep talk before the game. And Halliburton couldn't even remember who gave him the pep talk.
Wait a minute. He
longevity, bro.
He played for the
longevity,
Pistons.
dog.
He didn't know that.
Ain't nobody trying to get hurt out there, bro.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was about to say. Find a new contract.
Ain't nobody trying to get out there.
A whole bunch of money.
But hold on.
Then why was they doing it in the 90s and early 2000s?
Here's my thing about it.
More passion.
Here's my thing about that, right? We are by far further advanced medically than what we were in the 90s, right? And y'all see this longevity stuff, right? You know, people are healing faster. They're doing things to their body that's making them, stronger, last longer on the court in the sport, right? So with this technology, like if you progress technologically, why are you regressing in product?
It's not worth the risk, though. It's not worth the risk.
Yeah,
If you're already putting this into your
for
body,
another big contract and sit on the bench, act like I'm hurt.
Well, hold on. Ain't that what Kawhi doing? How they worth the risk if the contract's guaranteed? It's not like you go get cut like it's football.
No, they looking for the next contract. So if I already got a $60 million contract and I'm coming towards the end of it, oh, guess what? That last year, I'm going to play hard so I can sign another stupid contract and then sit out, act like I'm hurt.
I can't do it.
See, I feel like there's more of a problem with that because if you're only playing hard 1 year out of a 4-year contract, your body's not used to that 1 year, which means it's going to break down faster. It's going to break down more.
Look, they
working out. They're working out hard. They just shutting it down.
This how
when
you
it
do
comes
it,
to the game.
Eric. This how I'm gonna do it. Name one game you played in on TV that you didn't play hard in. Mic drop.
Because I was trying to get my money. When
But
I got
Eric,
my money,
you ain't never not played hard, Eric.
When I got my money and I was hurt, man, I was thinking about the next season on a new contract. I'm thinking about taking care of my mama, my kids, my family, buying me a new car. Come on. But once you get that bag, it changes your mentality.
There you go.
It changes your mentality because you achieve what you've been trying to get your whole life, and you want to keep doing.
I agree with that, but I think that's part of the problem, though. I think that's part of the problem because
I agree. It's the problem.
It's the problem. It's part of the problem. I think you're right, though. I think once you get there, especially
it's a business move.
Kids came from
nothing. Business move.
There you go. It's a business move.
Nothing. They came from nothing and they get the bag. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot.
It's a business move when they cut you. It's a business move when you preserve your body because you got to invest in your body.
But we act like we don't know what's going on, right?
Exactly.
If you look at the NFL, the Pro Bowl was trash for 5 years, and then they said, "Man, we're going to take the flag football." It's again, sports is a microcosm of the whole world. Look, nobody wants to do anything hard or 100% no more. Pause on the hard, but so the NBA needs to get rid of the All-Star game altogether, and then go to pretty much shooting from half court, a skills competition. The numbers of people watching the All-Star game has steadily been declining for the last 5 years, 10 years. Make it something altogether different, because if you're really trying to save your body, pause, for the rest of the season, then don't even have the guys suit up. Still do an All-Star break, go to a city, turn the city out, make money, throw your parties, do what you're doing. But having a game that's going to look like that, you're better off just not having a game.
I got a question for y'all guys. If y'all was Kawhi Leonard, look how much he got just by dragging it alone, instead of playing it really into his career. I would drag it alone.
Hey, keep dragging it. Keep dragging it.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why the game ain't like
integrity anymore. I can't
respect you can say what you want to, but as long as your bank account got them zeros in it, that's what matters.
I understand getting your check, man, but like there's no integrity behind it.
That's because you're a fan. You're not out there putting your body on the line.
But you still should have pride in the work and the product that you're putting out.
No, because if you go out there and get hurt and you lose $100 million, you can sit at home with your pride all you want to.
Yeah, but name the last ACL or Achilles that was ruptured or tore in the All-Star game.
You're not, because they ain't playing.
When I was running to turn the TV.
No,
I wouldn't play hard either in the All-Star game. I'll just be out there having fun.
Eric, when you play basketball, you get hurt more often than not when you're not playing hard. You know how many times I twisted my ankle just because I was trying to lollygag? And
Melvin, that's you. You don't treat or you don't train like I was doing. I'm good.
It doesn't matter.
It's like the All-Star game is like a practice you don't want to go to.
That's not what it was before, though, Eric. It's like that now.
Oh, you're right. It was not, an animal like before.
Of course it was. Yeah.
And
that's what Obama is saying. He was saying before, them dudes cared. Kobe cared. MJ cared. They don't care no more.
You're right.
So it died.
I wouldn't care, because as soon as I can't produce, I'm gone. But the way they saying, come on. Money talk, bullshit walk. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to curse. But you know what I'm saying?
I seen
money talk, dog.
Hey, you know what it is? The players are recognizing the business side of it, just like you recognize the entertainment side. You less entertained, but they understand the business side of it.
I seen a comment in the chat that I kind of agree with, man. Start cutting these dudes game checks instead of week checks, man.
Well, no, you can't mess with the money, because the NBA is still actually making that money, and I don't want to give an owner or the commissioner or whoever else is making the money a break by shortchanging the players. So you can never mess with the players' money. But what you should do, somebody had made a comment earlier. He said, stop keeping stats, just keep the final score. And people will start playing basketball a lot better.
Just for the win.
Yeah, just keep the final
I ain't gonna
score.
lie, in college, I know the thing Michael Jordan said. He told Kobe, if you look at it, you score 6 points a quarter, add that up. That's at least 24 points. You got 4, 6, 12, 24 minimum. Like, you play by the stats because that's what gets you paid.
Well, that's what they're doing now. Phone lines are open, y'all. Yeah. We're going to take 2 phone calls on this one, then we're going to move. Dominique, you ain't saying much.
Unknown caller.
Caller, what's happening?
That wasn't me.
Hello?
What's going on with y'all?
What's happening?
Mel ain't got his phone on. He would know. He probably would have avoided this call here if he would have seen me. He be doing that shit all the time.
Real quick, y'all. I got Eric on my phone, so stop calling that phone. Call the phone that's on the screen. That phone number, if you want to call in. Don't call this phone now because I have the guest on that phone. Go ahead.
No, but the problem is, man, they pay these players too much money, man. I mean, Kobe made all the money. He still cared about the game up until he tore his Achilles, and he knew it was over after that. You know, you can still have passion for the game and still get your money. Kobe was the prime example for that. Tim Duncan, AI. I mean, the best All-Star game was that game when them boys was going crazy, man. AI and Kobe and them and Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan. I mean, dudes, they had passion for the game, man. That's just how they was raised. These players, they just getting too much money, man. They don't care. They just getting their money, eating, smashing these girls off. Zion's the prime example of that. Anthony Edwards, this dude got like 6 kids, bro. It's just ridiculous. Man. They want to be rappers. They want to be rappers. And that's why the viewership gets less and less every year. People are not really watching the games. Regular season, playoffs, finals.
Yeah, that's and I think some of the players are affected by how much money they're making. But we're talking about the All-Star game. We're talking about the greats. We're talking about
think
the great
those
players.
back then was the last of a dying breed.
Thank
man.
you. That's my whole point.
100%.
That's my whole point. That's my whole point.
I've been saying that.
It was passion.
Yeah.
Now it's about the dollar.
Exactly.
That's it.
Right. There you go. All right. Thanks for the call, Chris. Who was that? Is that Chris?
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah.
And I'm all for securing your money, man. But
we got another call from San Jose.
Not at the sacrifice of the game, man.
Right.
I just want to say one thing. I think that it's what Mel said. Yes, it's about money, but it's also about the mindset, right? Like, how many people on the panel have kids?
I got a dog.
Yeah, I got kids. I got kids.
My daughter going to Ohio State to play basketball next year.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh. Shout out to your daughter. Incredible. But a lot of, and I know that everybody's raising their kids to be great, but I'm sure that we see a difference, right? Kids, every generation. I think
my daughter told me for a Sweet 16 she didn't want a Range Rover.
That must be nice.
That would work. With 2 sets of rims, 2 sets of 24.
2 sets?
Winter and summer.
Lord have mercy. My bad.
Kids,
Go ahead.
they have access to a lot. The kids have access to so much more now. Social media. I think it's about money, but I think it's also about recognition. So these players today, they want the glory, but they want to be able to be recognized for the most amount of accolades and awards with the least amount of work. And that's how it is, right? That's what we see in work today. People want, stay-at-home jobs. They want to be able to work from home. They don't want to go out and work. How many guys do we know today that want to work with their hands? It's not very common. I'm just saying, like, things have changed. So I just think, back then guys were willing to work hard for so much less. The endorsement deals were a lot less. The contracts were a lot less. And guys are making more money than they ever have. And they're doing less. They're giving less. The fans are getting less. And fans don't even know because they're not watching anyway. They're just watching whatever highlight on social media, or they don't actually watch. So, if LeBron says something, nobody's even going to check because nobody watched anyway. They saw some highlight. Like, everybody thinks Bronny hit that shot. They didn't watch the game. They didn't watch anything. So things don't have to be true. Right? You don't have to actually be good. You don't actually have to work hard and accomplish anything, because you can be just as bad as Bronny and show up to the league and instantly become a Kardashian.
We got a caller from San Jose on the line.
Go ahead, San Jose.
Peace. Am I on right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Brother Juma, man. Much respect, man, to all you guys. I listen to Mel and Dom. I've been listening to y'all for a minute. I've just been trying to have enough nerve to call and whatnot. But you guys are talking about, and just thanks to you guys keeping it 100 and not being spooky. Just keeping it plain and, watching the game and keeping to the stats. And it is what it is, not making no crap up. But are you guys talking about Obama still?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I was just gonna say that it is embarrassing when the president has to say something like that. I mean, that's the president of the United States. I mean, I put in the chat, he basically, he mentioned stuff like, I'm paraphrasing, but he said like kind of like hold yourself accountable. This is your product. I'm not watching that thing no more. And that's just crazy for him to say that, but it's the truth. You basically there's basic things. I hate to just gripe on it because I mentioned it in Mel and on Dom's show that Bronny's not a child. He's getting paid. I don't think ever in the history of the NBA has a 55th pick received a full guaranteed contract without putting a toe on the court. I've never seen that before. And anytime, and even if it has happened before, when you get paid like an adult, you have to perform and produce like an adult. They can't call him a child. He's an adult. He's grown. When you're making that type of money, you can't have any excuses. And it's this double-edged sword. It's really just, it's pathetic. There has to be like a basic, I'm a recruiter. I work from home my whole life. I go out and I do job fairs and stuff with at-risk youth and DUI and whatnot. But the bottom line, all I'm saying is there's a job description, no matter what you're doing. If you're throwing a paper, if you're fixing pipes, if you're designing software, there's a job description. And there should be integrity when you accept that job. And you're accepting the pay, you're accepting the 401k and whatever else comes with it, the hours that need to be worked. And there's no reason why they're making this huge money that was basically on the backs of players in the past that they're not even acknowledging and giving respect to.
You know what?
Load manage.
That's a good point.
Sir.
And I never even thought about, because Eric was saying that, these guys don't want to get hurt. And, it's just an exhibition pickup game for the All-Star game. But at the same time, it's expected of you to go out there and play and give us a good product on the floor like the people before you. And it's part of your job description. Like when you sign that contract, they're not saying that, we want you to go dog it during the All-Star game. The expectation is that you go out there and really play ball. And that's part of what we're selling. That's how the NBA makes money so you can get your paycheck. Right. That's part of the job description. And and just by you saying that, I'm thinking about other job descriptions. Is it any part of it that I could say, well, I don't want to do that when 100% because it might affect my health or me injury, but I signed up for it. I can't go to the military and say, I can't go to the military and say, if I get chosen to go and shoot guns here, that, hey, you know what, that's going to affect my health. So I'd rather not. Let me go dog it. Now you can't do that. Like you have to do it.
Shit,
you gotta
play ball. You gotta play ball.
If you can't, it's minimum job requirements, right? And if you can't do those minimum requirements, if you don't have a degree or if you don't have the maximum amount of experience, within a certain amount of hours, you can't be a class A driver without that type of license for a big rig. There's certain types of certificates that you have to have. And if you don't have that, and then also, I really believe you should also interview, the interviewer should interview, the employee or person that's interviewing, they should interview the company too. Do you guys have what we want? Global expansion, 401k, insurance. And then you, at that point, if they don't have it, then you can not take the job. And then there's people behind you that are going to come up and interview. But if you cannot get the real talk, they have the NBA All-Star game. I'm 55. I'll be 55 in April. I haven't watched the NBA except for a few games here and there in the playoffs for like the last 4 or 5 years. Like it just breaks my heart. I'm just sick. But the All-Star game, I peeked into the All-Star game. Some told me just to watch, and it was disgusting to see that how people just walking across the court, and it was just a joke. So there has to be something where they have to be able to, like, the three main things, in my opinion, there has to be something. I don't want to give like the owners, like an opportunity to take the brothers' money, but the brothers they really do need to look at it and be accountable, because there's three things, and I'm done. They should be able to.
Can I say this one thing?
Certain amount of game. Oh yes, sir.
Let me just say this one thing. I just want you to think about this. How much money has the NBA owners made throughout the lifetime of the NBA?
Oh, I'm sure hundreds of billions. Yeah, I'm
hundreds
sure.
Of billions of dollars,
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, real
hundreds
talk. Yeah, it's not trillions. I mean,
right?
Yeah,
How many players is structured in their contract that they had to play so many games per year?
Yeah,
probably all of them, right?
No, not all of them.
Probably all of them, right? They had to play so
at
many.
least isn't it like 65 to get
so
65 or something to get their awards?
They just now starting to get money based on what players in the past did. Yeah, maybe the difference with this generation and the generations before that, this generation is a lot smarter, and they're smarter and they don't work as hard. You probably right. Maybe they need to do a better job in the All-Star game. But look, these players recognize, dude, I get paid for doing this. I can't afford to go out here and get hurt. I'm going to slack off some. Because why? Because if I go out there and get hurt before my next big contract comes through, the money I got right now is all the money I'm going to get. So I'm going to play smart. I'm going to pull back some, and I'm not going to give 100%. I'm sorry that you, as a watcher or a person that's being entertained, you're not excited. I apologize for that. But I'm going to go get my money because I'm going to go change the life of the people around me that I feel that it's important. So hold
on, Eric. Can I
add on to that?
Hold on real quick. But Eric, we saying two different things, right? What we're saying is it's not an entertaining product on the floor. It's not a good product on the floor. You're saying and what you're saying is
I really don't care.
Well, hold on, Eric. Hold on, Eric. Let me say this. So what Obama said and what we're agreeing with is the product on the floor is garbage.
Right.
And it needs to be it needs to be fixed, or people are going to stop watching. And what you're saying is the product on the floor is garbage, but it's okay because these players are smarter.
They're smarter. They understand.
Right. No. But Eric, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I agree.
From Florida.
Hold on, Eric. I agree that the players are smarter. You're telling us why the product is trash, and all we saying is the product is trash and it shouldn't be. You're just giving us a reason why we should be okay with it.
Just imagine up and moving to Miami. And you got to move your family. You got to find another career because they said they don't want you no more because you got hurt.
That's a different topic, though, Eric.
No, that's
like I don't understand that.
Okay, so hold on. So your response to Obama saying that the All-Star game is trash is what?
Don't nobody want to get hurt. Don't nobody want to really get care.
But we still have an issue. We still have an issue. The product is still trash. After you make that statement, the product is still trash. How do we fix that?
How?
I know how to fix it.
That's a good thing. I told you.
Now, let me make a statement after it's finished.
You got to give incentives or perks. I don't know. I ain't got that help
either. But I know the players
I ain't got that what they doing. Melvin.
No, they're not, because it's going to sabotage the league. The All-Star game is going to be gone.
Bro, they not worried about you watching the game. You're 40-something years old. They do not care about you watching the game. They care about the next generation coming up that's probably still watching the game. They're still buying tickets. The stadium ain't losing seats because you ain't watching the game.
They are losing seats.
Hold up. Let me mention that real quick. So they have to care about us because we're the ones paying for our kids to go to those games. You know what I mean? So if basically it's going to be a
really don't care because your kids are going to entice you to go. I mean, like it's basketball.
We're paying though. The kids can't afford. But that's what I'm saying though. So when you say that they're smarter, and I'm not here to clown or check or anything like that. I just want to, I enjoy the conversation. But if you're saying that they're smarter, a fool and his money is soon parted, right? And they're basically out of shape. They wait. They wait for the league to start before they're in shape. So they're not taking it seriously. You know, Jerry Rice and Kolb and Jordan, all these people. You know, Stockton. All these. Once the game was over, once the season was over, they're back at it again. You know. Also, then you got these guys that are just impregnating. Yeah, but all players should be like that. It's a small percentage of people that get into the league, so they should take it. You know, it's like working for Facebook. There's a small amount of people that can work for Facebook or Tesla. Like, you want to cherish that position. So you want to do what you can to stay in shape to keep the job. But also, like, the pregnancy rate. You got all these brothers that are like a raw dog and these females and getting all these women pregnant. They're just jump offs. You know, they're wasting their money that way. Then you got like, you know, gun charges and stuff. Like if they really were smart about their money and thinking about generational wealth, they'd only need one contract. You know, like one, let it be 35, 15.
But the thing is,
40
what about this?
God forbid 150 million over
a lot of
5
money
years.
because it was new money, and nobody in my family had money ever. I messed up a lot of money.
Right.
I didn't know.
We all have.
I messed up a lot. Melvin, y'all know it. I used to do dumb stuff. I messed up a lot of money. If I had the knowledge or the guidance that I know now, I have a lot more. But you know, I'm still good. But I mean, it is what it is.
Can y'all tell me one thing? I heard everything y'all said. Tell me 1 year, because y'all said y'all lose the entertainment in the league. Show me when the NBA owners was in the red. Any team.
They're not gonna be.
Show me any team that's in the red right now, because you don't like the game no more. Show me where they in the red at.
There's not.
I
So
definitely don't want the owners to get that money. I just want them to be responsible with the money they have. You know, I have 2 daughters who love the NBA. It costs us about $300 just to go see a game. You know, before the Warriors even moved to the new arena. You know, like they should have some integrity in that. I definitely don't want the owners to have the money. You know, I mean, we should take that. Real talk. We should take our money and open our own league, like what Kobe and what Ice Cube were trying to do. We don't need them anymore.
We tried that already. With Kyrie tried that, and Carmelo tried that, but LeBron stopped it. But go ahead.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is that they just need to be accountable. The bottom line is when you make that money, you have to be accountable.
All right, thanks for the call, brother. We got to clear the phone lines, man.
Yeah, Brother Juma, I appreciate you, Mel. John, y'all holding it down. I'll reach out to the rest of you guys too. Keep doing what you're doing, y'all. Much respect.
Thanks.
Peace.
Can I say one thing, guys?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you guys who watched videos back in the day? Did you watch MTV videos or BET videos?
Yeah.
Of course.
Do you watch them today?
No.
Do they still come on today?
They on YouTube.
Not on TV, on YouTube.
But like you still watch them, Zoe? You still watch videos from time to time?
On YouTube. You can't find them on TV.
Yeah, YouTube.
No, so you watch them on YouTube though.
Yeah, sometimes.
Nobody else does. Jay didn't even know that videos are still made. Chris, you don't watch videos either?
What are we talking about?
Videos.
Do you watch music videos?
No, not really.
I mean, that's like the All-Star game.
I used to watch
they used to be really good. Do you guys remember when music videos used to be really good? You used to wake up and watch them. You used to go to watch 106 in Park. Do you remember how popular 106 in Park was?
106 in Park was my joint.
Like,
shout out to my girl Roxy Diaz.
I got a call up. I got one more call on the line too, man.
Okay,
go ahead, bro.
But before we take the call, I got a question for y'all. Don't answer it yet. Just think about it. Could they fix the All-Star game by making it a G League exhibition game where the winning team all get guaranteed 2-year contracts?
No, the type of players and the type of players that existed in the 90s and early 2000s don't exist in this environment. So you will never get the All-Star game back until you change the mentality of the players.
Again, but the whole thing that I was saying was you have to the All-Star game is gone. You have to change it to something different. I already said that 20 minutes ago. You got to change it to something different. I'm saying now, what do you change it to?
It's not an All-Star game though.
I'm not rewarding 2-year guaranteed contracts to people who ball out for one game, and then that's money I got to pay.
But you already got to be. You got to already be G League All Stars to make the game.
Guys,
So
honestly, what Mel said is true. You cannot pay for pride. Nobody makes you guys get up every single day and go to work. Like your paycheck. If your paycheck
every day.
Yes, but if your paycheck isn't doing that for you already, then what will? If your paycheck can't convince you to get up every day and go to work and play with pride and have some level of pride and self accountability, then nothing will.
Listen, if
a
my
work
check
to
gets-
the
found
boot.
the loophole in it. They found the loophole.
$50 million a year that these guys are getting already isn't making them show up and go to work and play with pride. Then
No,
no.
because they want another $15 million contract.
Exactly.
You're right. We're not
It
going to
don't
get
make
the
sense
All-Star
though.
game back.
It don't
We're
make
not
sense.
doing
Like people y'all keep saying that I'm not gonna play hard in the All-Star game because I want another contract. Like we don't have a history of people getting hurt in the All-Star game. We don't.
You ain't gonna have one because they know what to do.
No,
Especially when they were playing actual basketball in the All-Star
Lord,
game,
Hammer.
nobody got hurt.
Y'all about to make me call some of my league buddies so they can tell you the same
Call
thing I'm
call
telling
Corie.
you.
Call Corie. No, please call Corie.
What's up,
Please
Luigi?
call Corie.
Oh,
Hey, what's going on,
I'm about to
caller?
put 'em on, but
Oh, go ahead. You got a caller. Go ahead.
Nino, what's happening?
Hey, I think we missing another step to it too. I think it's the ring culture that's responsible for most of this. Cause I'll say this, I heard this on TV the other day, and they were saying they don't care what was it Joel Embiid or Paul George during the regular season, they gonna wait till the playoffs. So we heard this
that
for
was
the last.
indeed. Yep, you're right.
It wasn't.
We heard this for the last 12 years, right? So how long before the players was gonna get in their head? They don't even care. Allen Iverson was my favorite player. I never watched the All-Star game. I never watched even when he lost in the finals and said, man, I only care about AI winning the finals. I want to watch AI play basketball. But now you got on TV, most people, if it ain't the finals, they don't really care what the players do. So in the players' head, it was only going to be a matter of time before they say, man, I don't even care about this shit. We're going to wait till the finals. Right? I'm just trying to get them, trying to make it to the playoffs, play for the finals. Everything is about the rings now, which is, it's always been about you want to make it to the finals, but All-Star games, other stuff that was going on, it was been more important instead of a debate show the next day about, oh, we don't care what he did against this player. It's just about the finals. That's right.
Yeah,
Man,
the best All-Star game, the best All-Star
that
game.
ring is an accolade. That's gonna get you that contract.
Look, I get it. The best All-Star game I've seen in a long time was the one we just witnessed with the WNBA. That thing was legit.
Ooh, that was hard.
It was hard.
Ooh, hey Mel. So what do you think? Do you think the NBA could do something like that? That's
Bruh,
like
listen. The environment doesn't exist anymore to produce a player that cares about the All-Star game. It just doesn't exist. Like the environment, the environment still, yeah, but the environment exists in the WNBA. They still play hard physical defense. They still utilize their big men. They still utilize the posts. They still are out there playing with passion, right? You know, they're not doing that in the NBA. They're trying to bring it back. You know, their points
$150 million. See how passionate they are.
I don't think the money. I don't think it's the money that's doing it. It's not the money. It's not the money that's doing it. It's the rule. Hold on. It's not the money that's doing it. It's the rule changes that's making those players less. Yeah, they're making them softer players. It's the rule changes. They remember they changed the rules so the players could play against lesser defense, lesser physicality, no posts, all that stuff. They made them turn into pussies.
Whoa.
Hey, man, but you was the Olympics, though. It was the Olympic game versus the All-Star team. Do you think the NBA could put what scenario could the NBA do? Like I heard y'all talking about the Euros, All-Stars versus the American, maybe.
No. You can't do a gimmick. The scenario is install 90s defense, hand checking, physical play, post play, bring back the big man, all of that stuff. If you do that, it'll change in about a year or two back to where it used to be.
Well, they never gonna do that because that's not what they want.
Yeah,
correct.
So essentially, but even bigger than the NBA in life, no one right now, this whole generation of earthlings, no one wants to work real hard for anything, period. So I'm trying to get the most I can get by doing the least I can do. That's the mindset. And you seeing it in the All-Star game, but we can complain about more than the All-Star game. We can complain about customer service at Texas Roadhouse. We can complain about, You know what I'm saying? What the flight attendants do on Delta. You could complain about whatever because we see it in the All-Star game, but we see it everywhere else. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I'm gonna tell y'all why the WNBA girls go harder. They wouldn't get paid like that. Russia was the big thing. Think about all the wars. Russia paid them. Them girls was getting $1 million, dog. Like I was over there with Holescloth, Tarasi. They was getting a meal ticket. So then with all this stuff going on, that money, they ain't going over there because they saw what happened to Britne. So all of them is stuck in the WNBA. Think about it. Ain't nobody going over there. I played in Ukraine and Russia, besides the other places, China. But ain't nobody really want to go overseas when they was paying big money. I was getting $2,000 a day. And them girls was getting the same thing. They value basketball.
I'm about to start working on my jump shot right now.
And then I had a free condo and a car. But Russia driving is so bad. I had a driver. Here come pick me up. But what I'm saying that to say that is taking out the equation now. So these girls are over here going harder because they got to get that bread.
Yeah, and they done started a new league, so they trying to figure out a way where they can do something during this off season that they don't have to go overseas.
They don't have to go over there.
And
that's why the G League pays more. Because I ain't gonna lie, everybody was going overseas.
Facts.
Everybody was going overseas, so they offer more money. That's why it's more interesting now.
Yeah,
it's all about the money. Think about it. My year coming out. My rookie year, I went to Belgium. I got $130,000 guaranteed, straight cash, no taxes. Statute of limitation on it, so I don't really care, Melvin. You gonna get me in trouble. I already know I'm in trouble.
I didn't. First of all, you must be over there drinking right now. I ain't say nothing about no dollar amounts. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna cut you short so you can stop bleeding information real quick because you about to have people blowing your phone up, but. We'll get to the super chats. Hey, Chris, I know you worried about the time, so we're not going to do this third topic of the NBA awards. We'll get to our top 10 and then we'll finish it with the football. But let me get to the super chats. Push EGHCK when Ladiddy retires is going to be a grim day for Bron fans. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. Lebron got his kid a job. A real father gives them a career. Eliminate the 3-point line, eliminate goaltending, and give the winning team each $1 million, and you'll see a drastic increase in intensity. Owners can. I doubt it.
Eliminate goaltending, ain't gonna be no points.
They just said
$1 million isn't enough.
Yeah, they just said that they're making too much money, and that's why they're not playing hard. What we're gonna do? Give them more money. Yeah. Haven't been to a game since I moved to Washington. Who knows if the stars on the team I came to see will play versus Portland besides LeBron to stat pad.
Well, they hate on LeBron anyway they can, don't they? They hate on LeBron anyway they can.
All right. Let's skip, man. We go to the last topic for the NBA, man, and it's revealing our top 10, right? So hold on. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You gotta roll the mid
roll.
Yeah, you gotta do the mid roll.
Thank you so much, man. And y'all, man, and this is why you got a daggone team that back you up, man.
Mid roll.
Listen, this segment is brought to you by Cali Strong. They are sponsoring the show, and this is a word from our sponsor. Cali Strong isn't just a brand; it's a way of life. At Cali Strong, they craft premium apparel, hats, skateboards, and footwear designed for those who embrace an active lifestyle. Every piece is made with an emphasis on quality, comfort, and durability. Anytime you're in California, you can go visit their flagship store at downtown San Diego and select from a wide variety of hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and even longboards. Or you can visit their store online and receive a 15% discount when you use our affiliate link, which is marked in our description box, or use the discount code ManDown Sports. Just remember, when you want to support our channel, You can do so by shopping at Cali Strong online and use the code ManDown Sports with your online purchase. And we want to thank Cali Strong for sponsoring the show. Shout out to Cali Strong, man. Go in the description box, man. You can find the affiliate link. You can find the website for Cali Strong. Get 15% off when you use ManDown Sports as a coupon code. And that helps the show out when you do that, man. So go and get some stuff, man. I'm wearing Cali Strong now. So
and it's not just a brand, it's a way of life.
Y'all came on that track like that. Why I was going to say you should have waited. Mel came up on the track like,
yeah, it's not just a brand.
It's not just a brand.
It's
a way of life. Don't you look in the camera and tell me it's a way of life again like that.
Hey, you got to be in Cali to understand, man. You got to be in Cali.
You're right. You gotta
notice me, Eric and Dominique. We just chill like, yeah, it is a way of life, man. They got the longboard, you know what I mean? They know what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Pause.
You say you got the longboard and you whatever. Go ahead,
Chris is not in Cali, y'all. Chris is not in Cali. Chris is in the desert.
That motherfucker's in the encampment.
Yes.
Little do y'all know, I got it set up nice right now, but outside it looked like where Iron Man was held captive in Iron Man 1.
Chris is in a
teepee. Got refugees and shit over there with motherfucking Chris.
Yeah, Chris live in a teepee with a Tesla charge on the outside.
This motherfucker's crossing the border right now over there with Chris is.
Wow.
It's a way of life.
It's a way of life, man. It's a way of life.
Not build that wall over there with Chris's asses at. They are making it through right now.
Oh, crazy, man.
Y'all are crazy. I'm in Cali, but I like to call it the Derriere of Cali. So it ain't really.
You're in the butthole of Cali.
I was trying to refrain from saying that because this is a family show. I was trying to.
In the ass of Cali right now.
I live in the ass of Cali. I live in the ass of Cali.
Yeah, pretty much.
I lived in Tarzana, and then I moved out by the San Francisco area. Tarzana ran me out. It's too expensive.
Bro, it's wild to get a Geechee experience while paying Cali taxes, though. That is crazy. Yeah, this man is on Gullah Island but paying Cali taxes, man. That is wild.
You can go pick up 30 motherfuckers at Home Depot and get your whole goddamn house remodeled right now over there with Chris.
Hey, what's sad is it's some truth that.
The NBA top 10. This list was compiled by us competitors.
Y'all know what?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. So, with the NBA season.
You did.
Yeah, now go ahead and call Corie, man. I give you a second. Go ahead.
All right, hold on. I'm about to call him. I'm about to call Big Homer. Because y'all don't understand about the money, how they treat you like a bad slut.
No. We'll be backtracking on that topic, man. We got to get Corie on the next episode on that one. We already passed that one.
Hold on.
We'll backtrack.
Hold on. I'm calling. I'm going to see if I can chime him in.
All right.
The NBA season has just tipped off.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So
when I'm the professional one, everything has went bad. If I'm the one trying to keep the train on the track, everything has already went bad.
It's gone. It's over.
That was it. I ain't gonna understand, man. Put the list up there.
And not only that, not only is the train off the track. This is not just a show; it's a way of life.
This is definitely a way of life.
Why you make that face?
This is definitely a way of life. What was the face I made?
You got to play it again.
You got to go.
Hey, look, I was finna say he looked sleepy when he did it. He was like,
start the roll. Just play the first 8 seconds, yo.
Hello.
Yo, Corie.
I got Corie on the phone. We got a short amount of time because I got him in trouble.
Corie Blount, man, what's going on, brother, man? Thank you for the interview, man. You blew my channel up.
Oh man, no problem. It went well.
Yeah, it did. It went well, man. It blew the channel up, and now we rocking and rolling, man. So I owe that to you, man.
Ask him the questions real quick. He got to get off the phone.
Hey, look. So we were just having a discussion about because I don't know if you noticed, but Barack Obama did an interview with one of the NBA players just yesterday, and Barack Obama told him that the All-Star game was trash and they need to fix it. and he don't want to watch it no more. Like, this came from the former president. And so we was having a conversation on what's going on. Like, is it the mentality of the players, or is it they making too much money, or they don't want to get hurt? Why ain't nobody playing hard?
They trying to preserve their body, big homie.
Well, I want to know what the vet think. I want to know what Corie think. The guy that played in the 90s, that played with people like Kobe and Mike. I want to know what Corie Blount think.
Man, they just took the aggressiveness out of this shit, man. Everybody trying to shoot the motherfucker from half court. You know, the volume shot selection, that shit ain't exciting when you see as soon as a motherfucker pass half court, they shooting that one. You want to see some competition at least. You know, ain't no physicality in it because they all playing on that perimeter. It was probably about, shit, I remember the halftime score was like damn near 100 and something at halftime. Something crazy like that.
Facts.
So, yeah, ain't no dunking going. You know, you like to catch somebody slipping and watching the nigga get dunked on. That shit don't exist no more, man.
Thank you. See, you saying the same thing I said, Corie. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right, big homie.
Hey, thanks, Corie.
I hope the language wasn't too bad. I don't know what
it was perfect. It was perfect, Corie.
Everybody been cussing on here.
Oh, okay.
Corie, it was perfect. It was perfect.
I don't want you to give me props for helping it grow. Then I done got on here and told the motherfucker up. hey, big homie, give a shout out to your brand. Is it okay if you get a shout out to his brand?
Of course it is. Yeah,
absolutely.
You got a clothing line.
Yeah,
man. My clothing line is called Graduate, man, where we acknowledge and inspire academic achievement, man. And it ain't just school. It's what you graduate from everything in life, from whatever you do, man. You want to get to that level and complete it. So we just call it Graduate, baby. So that's the name of the brand. You see it, man. Y'all can support it. Getting ready to take off. So GREDU with the number 8 with a graduation cap on it. So be looking out for it.
All right, bet. Appreciate it, Corie.
All right, appreciate it, big homie.
All right, boy.
Yep.
Hey, Corie came in and said the same thing we were saying, man. Told you, Eric. All right, man. Let's get into this top 10, man. So I told the whole crew to send me their top 10 players currently playing in the NBA, right? Because, you know, I think maybe 2 episodes ago, ESPN revealed their top 100, and their top 10 was just crazy. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to do our own, and we compiled everybody's and put it together, and we came up with one list, right? And they haven't seen it yet. I'm the only person who's seen it. They haven't seen it yet, so this is gonna be news to them. So
I got a question.
Yeah, Eric, yeah.
Is it during our time or some of the old guys?
No. The top 10 as of this right year. The current players right now.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah. We about to reveal ours though. Hold on, Dominique. Let me send. You said you want me to send you your list. You wanted to look at it again?
Yeah, I forgot what I sent.
If Cat ain't in the top 10 and Bronny ain't in the top 10, I riot.
Dominique's being real quiet.
I gotta find this list for Dominique. Hold on. Why I gotta do all this work? Why you just can't look at the text, Dominique?
Well, you just got me in trouble with Corie because he was with his wife.
No, I didn't. So it's in my other phone. That's why I don't have it here. I'd have to get up.
Lord forbid she do that.
Hold on, Eric. Hold on, Eric.
Trap Queen Damo.
You just said this man got you in trouble with Corie when you said, "Man, I'm about to call the big homie Corie." He said, "You don't have to."
Thank you, Jay. I ain't
gonna let you play Ed Marvin.
Okay. Look, little badass Marvin, we having such a good conversation. I stayed on the line longer. And you know I wasn't going to call. But, you know, I mean, this is a good debate. You know what I'm saying?
No, it is. It's a good conversation, too, for sure.
It's a good episode. This is a damn good episode.
This shit is really cool. I'm feeling it.
This is a damn good episode today.
Corie killed it.
Yeah, he did. All right, I just sent it to you, Dominique. All right, so this is what ManDown came up with, right? And y'all go trip when y'all see who number 10 is, right? But number 10 is Giannis, based on how we voted.
Whoa.
Right?
Huh?
What did I have?
Man, I ain't even gonna respond.
Now I gotta go look at my list because what?
Yeah, go look at y'all list and see how y'all had Giannis on y'all list.
I had him higher than that. I'll say that. I had him higher than that.
I'm looking at Dominique's list and I don't see Giannis at all.
Giannis wasn't on my list at all either.
I don't think I put him on mine either.
We're here, Chris.
Yeah.
We're here, Eric.
Giannis didn't touch my list at all.
See, there we go. So that's how he ended up at 10.
That's how he ended up at 10. Makes sense.
Right. Crazy, right?
I'm done. I ain't
This
got
list
nothing
already,
to say.
Right.
this is already checked.
That's
Oh,
atrocious.
this is gonna be crazy.
The blasphemy of y'all. Yeah.
AD is at number 9.
Wow.
That man wasn't on my list at all.
I had AD in there. I didn't have him at 9.
I had AD on my list.
I had AD on my list.
No, you know what? I had him at 10. I had him at 10.
So Mel, when you put these up, can we say where we had these people at?
Sure, yeah. And I want to reveal a player that Corie had number 2. I can't wait to get number 2. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you now.
No. Let us get there. Let us get there.
Let's get there.
Let us get there. Get the suspense.
I almost threw Corie list away when I seen.
Hey, so I had Anthony Davis number 4.
I had him at 9. I had him right where he is, right there. I had him at 9.
I had him at 10. I'm cool with him being at 9.
I had Anthony Davis at 4.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, number 8.
He wasn't on my list at all.
Number 8 is Joel Embiid.
He didn't make my list at all either.
Y'all ain't showing the bigs no love.
I had him at 4. I
thought he was gonna get hurt. I thought my text was gonna break when I put his name on there.
Yeah, Kawhi, if they played a full season, they would be in there.
I thought my phone was gonna shut down if I put Embiid's name on there, so I just left it off.
Hey, somebody in the comments had Joel M. Brittle. That's what they had.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Glass right there.
Hey, they said y'all ain't got no respect for bigs, man. Y'all ain't got no respect for bigs.
Yeah, y'all killing the bigs.
They killing the bigs. I had him beat at 2. How about that? I had him at 2.
Ooh,
I had him at 4.
That is wealthy and healthy.
And I had Giannis at 1. I ain't even gonna hold y'all.
You lying like hell. You lying like hell.
Hold on, let me look. Let me see what Jay had him at.
I had Giannis at 1.
Not the notebook.
Get him, Marvin.
Giannis, yep. Giannis was at 1 for Jay.
Wow, blaspheme.
Yep, and that's probably how he made the list because y'all it sounded like it was 3 or 4 people that didn't even have him on the list.
Yeah, he wasn't on mine.
He wasn't on mine.
He was on mine.
That's great. That's wow.
Embiid ain't on mine either.
It wasn't because I don't like him. I'm worried about my phone. I just got this one.
It's brand new.
All right, number 7, Jaylen Brown, the only number 2 on the list.
Yeah, I had him. I had him number 2 though.
I did not make my list at all.
I had
him number 2.
I had Jaylen Brown number 5.
I had him ranked 10th.
I had him number 2.
He's not top 10.
Man, we are all over the place, but I like it though. I like it.
He's not top 10. Period.
Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, Jaylen Brown is not better than Giannis. He's not better than Embiid. He's not better than either one of them.
Yeah, he is high.
We can definitely have a conversation about that later.
It's a short conversation. It's a short conversation. You can ask anybody who ever dribbled a basketball, is Jaylen Brown better than Giannis? The answer is no. Is he better than Embiid?
Hell no. Listen, if y'all had to draft and start a franchise, you taking Giannis.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
You taking
No, I'm
Giannis.
not. No, I'm not.
Well, guess what? Your ass gonna be
I'm not taking anybody who repeatedly airballs from the free throw line. I'm sorry.
I'm not taking nobody who is one dimensional.
You wouldn't take him?
I'm not taking anybody that carries the ball over their head, galloping down the court, low skill. I'm sorry. I'm good.
I'm not taking somebody whose best skill is getting 94 feet in 3 dribbles.
Well, listen, would it feel and look different to y'all if Giannis didn't play on the perimeter and he played like a traditional power forward?
Probably.
Yes.
He was.
The fact of the matter is, when he wants to, he can play like a traditional power forward. He has the talent to play power forward traditionally.
Right. Look, if he played like Bam Adebayo, would you draft if he played like Bam, would you draft him over Jaylen Brown?
Absolutely.
No.
Man, just go to number 6.
Go to number 6, dog.
If he played, I'll put it to you like this, Mel, before you go to number 6. If Giannis played like Anthony Davis, I would take him over Jaylen Brown.
Anthony Davis got more skill, though. I mean, so I get that, but at the end of the day, I had Giannis on my list. He was on my list. He was 8 on my list.
Can I ask y'all a question? I got a question. Name 5 people that played on the team when Giannis won.
I mean, I know it.
Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez,
I know that.
Bobby Portis, his brother.
You're supposed to name him right away. Come on.
I know him.
Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Brooke Lopez.
They played the Hawks in the first round. I know that roster. So, but I get what you're saying.
But who did he have?
Yeah, Chris
He had
Middleton.
a lot.
He had an actually good team.
He had a good team.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. He wasn't supposed to get past Brooklyn in the first place. They got blew out game one. Was getting blown out game two.
Real quick.
He wasn't supposed to get past.
I ain't got
Brooklyn.
my 5 names. I got
He
3 or 4.
He gave you the 5.
We did. Chris said 2. I said 3.
Giannis carried that team.
He did.
They had to double team him.
Giannis
They had to be
literally
outside on him.
Playable in the fourth quarter. He carried
the ball. He literally carried.
Correct. He carried the ball. He played rugby. Giannis doesn't even play basketball.
Well, if they let him get away with it, there it go.
I know.
Blame the referees for him winning.
Well, here's what I'll say about Giannis. He's the leader of the FNBA, the foreign NBA players, the protection program. He was the leader of that. Now it's Jokic, but he's one of them. It's him, Jokic, Luka. Embiid has been kicked out. They don't want him anymore.
Yeah, once he chose the USA.
Exactly.
What you got at number 6, man?
What you got at 6, man?
What you got at 6?
All right, number 6. It ain't who I got. It's who we got. And mind you, I made these graphics before we got Britney's list. So when I added Britney's list, it's slightly different. But it's still the same 10 names. It's just a couple of people flip flop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had Jaylen Brown number 3, by the way.
You had him.
I had Jaylen Brown 5.
That's really high. That's really high.
And I love Jaylen Brown, but
Really
that's high.
That's high.
Yeah, I think I had Steph right there.
Where I rank winning. That's
So
all.
I had Steph at number 8.
Okay. So Steph is number 6.
I had him at number 9. So
I had him at number 5. I had him at number 5.
Steph at number 2.
Yeah, I had him at number 5.
Jeez, that's a little taxi.
Y'all know,
we finally agreed on something. I think Steph deserves to be up high like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Y'all want to know who Corie had number 2?
No, not yet. Let's get there.
No, not yet. Not yet. Go ahead.
Let's get there.
Who you got at number 5?
Don't spoil the movie yet, Mel. Don't spoil the movie yet. Let's get there.
Kevin Durant at number 5.
I'm not mad at that. I had Katie number 3. I'm not mad at 5.
I had him 6.
I had KD number 9 right after Bron.
I had him at 6. I had him at
6.
I had him at 8.
I'm not mad at 5. 5 is legit. I'll take 5. It depends on who's the 4 above him.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all got the Admiral on Pier 7. AJ, I made a shirt out of that just so you know. It's the Admiral in his uniform and the carrier behind him. And
Y'all got that.
There's Pier 7 on it. So I have it ready for you when you come out here.
Y'all got that. 7.
All right, number 4.
Admiral on Pier 7.
Joker. Did I have Joker up there?
Yeah.
I had Jokic at 6.
If you include Britney's list, Joker is number 3 on this one.
I had him at number 2.
I had him at number 9.
I had Joker at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I had him at 6.
All right. Can y'all guess who?
I'm ready to hear number 1.
Can y'all guess who 1, 2, and 3 is? No. You want to guess? No. Keep going.
Let's keep going. No. Let's
Ant-Man. I knew it.
1, 2, and 3. Y'all gonna have Ant-Man at 3.
I had him at number 3.
I had Ant-Man at 7.
I had him at number 3.
At 5.
I had him at number 1.
Sheesh. Why? No, number 1. That's wild.
I like his game. I think he has the best game on this list.
All
right. Number 2, SGA.
Yeah, I had him at number 4, but hey,
I had him at number 4. I had him 5.
Corie, who
I had
in
him number 2.
the hell did you have at number 2?
So hold on.
Yeah, Corie, tell him who you had number 2, Corie.
I didn't read the rules.
No.
Damn, Chief, you ain't gonna pay attention to me.
So I put Derek Lively as my second name that I wrote down. But then I told Mel to change it to
No.
Yes, I did.
Nope.
Yes, I did.
Nope.
What was you thinking?
Did he just put the entire Dallas Mavericks as a 10?
He gave me his list. I said, wow. He said, wow, what? That's my list. I said, yes, sir.
You said yes, sir.
Wow.
But keep scrolling down. And then what did I say? Keep scrolling down.
Wow,
what did I say?
I don't know what you said.
Man.
Huh? I said, my bad. Take out Lively and put Bronny. I'm a root for the kid.
Man.
Boy, stop.
Gosh.
This is just Tommy.
Hey, man, who you got number one?
Hey, man, stop drinking those sparkling waters, man.
I had Ant number one.
Who
you got number one?
Who y'all think number one is?
Gotta be Jason Tatum.
Number one. The dude who I had number one is number one.
So I had SGA number one. But if he's not number one here, then I had. Oh, go ahead.
Jason Tatum's number one.
I knew it.
That's why I had number two. That's why I had number one.
I knew it.
And he won by 10 points. He won by 10 points. The next person was 10 points behind him, which is SGA.
Wow. Am I the only one that had SGA number one?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
I'm the only one that had Ant-Man number one.
Yeah.
So somebody had Ja number one.
I had John number
Tatum.
10.
I had Tatum.
So there's two people that on my list that didn't make this list at all.
It's two people that's not on my list.
So I had Jalen Brunson number 9 and Wemby number 10.
Yeah, it was a couple of Wemby votes on here too.
Jalen Brunson.
So here's
Jalen Brunson getting buckets right now.
I had Bam Adebayo on the list.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Did nobody put
nowhere
LeBron
on my
on there? I
list was Jalen Brown. I had JP at 5. Here's the thing, right? So when you do lists like this, and I can see what happened.
I got a question. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, E. Because I'm once you finish, I'm gonna tell everybody what happened right here.
Okay, who y'all think right now? It's early in the year, season just started. Who y'all got to win it?
Boston again.
Yeah, Boston.
They should be a lot.
Gonna run to Boston.
Especially if Jason Tatum keeps shooting like he's shooting right now.
Boston.
No, it's not close. There's nobody
I'm
in the
just saying it's early in the year.
Yeah, I don't see a team that can beat Boston right
From
now.
what I've watched, from the games I've watched right now, I see Boston and Oklahoma City in the finals.
Philadelphia and the Knicks are pretenders. They're not going to do anything this season. Celtics are going to repeat. The West, there's nobody in the West that can beat them.
Dallas looked real fluid with Clay. And I'm just gonna say that.
Dallas did look good with Clay.
They look great, but we all know
real fluid. Just gonna
you
say
need a
that.
combination though of athleticism and skill.
They got a whole lot of that. They just got one fat dude.
You don't have that.
They got a whole lot of athleticism and
star
one fat
player.
dude.
Do anybody want to explain? Do anybody want to explain why we don't have Luka in our top 10?
I will.
Out of shape right now.
Because you're only good on one side of the ball,
and it's manufactured goodness.
What happens in lists like this right here with my fine colleagues here at ManDown Sports is they allow their personal feelings towards players to keep them on or off list. Listen, I personally don't like Luka at all. Don't like his game or whatever. Where did I have him ranked at, Mel?
I had him ranked as well. I did have him on my list. I'm not gonna lie.
On mine as well.
I think you had him number 6, Jay.
I had him 7. I had him 7.
I had him 8.
I couldn't put him on my list when the 10 people I have on my list played with defense.
I don't know. Joker was on your list?
For real.
Joker plays post defense.
No, he don't.
I mean,
Joker play post
nobody
defense.
in the post.
What you mean by post defense is defense after the play is over. Like,
Jokic still plays more defense than Luka does.
Yeah, he does. But here's my rule. Here's my rule of thumb.
And Luka played decent defense the other night too, by the way.
No, he did. No, he did not. No, he
in
didn't.
In the second half, Mel,
it was a blowout in the second half. Everybody, like San Antonio, couldn't do nothing. I watched it. I seen what Chris Paul and how everybody was blowing by Luka in the first half when the game was close. When it was a blowout and they couldn't miss and the game was already over, everybody looked like they was playing good defense because
Luka was putting hands in passing lanes, man. That's better than what you got from him last year.
Nah, he was doing that last year too.
Stall the kid out, man.
Stall him out, Debo.
So here's my law on saying who's better. This is my law on who's better when I look at players.
You make a list, okay.
It's impossible to be an A+ player and an A+ offensive player and an F defensive player and be better than a player that's A+ on both sides. Like, how is that even possible?
That's why
who's A+ on both sides?
Tatum, SGA.
Okay, I get
Tatum,
that.
SGA, Ant-Man, Jalen Brown, Anthony Davis.
And then make my
and
list.
Joel Embiid.
and Wemby, but we didn't put him on the list. But
Embiid
Wemby
ain't
is
healthy.
A+ on both sides too.
No, Wemby not A+ yet on offense, man. He's still 7'4" and trying to play like a guard until he go down and destroy that paint somehow. He won't be an A+ for me.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I understand it.
But the reason why I didn't have Ant on the list, Ant has really good games. He can play. He's talented. However, when the game get close or his shot not falling, he's easily checked out of games. Ant will check out.
All right, who want to
I
answer?
got a question. What you think about their trade?
Which trade?
Where they trade the boy from New York to the Timberwolves.
The first time in NBA history where both teams got worse.
It does look like that. I didn't understand that at all.
I agree. The Knicks were better just without Julius Randle. Like they were better by addition by subtraction. And then they bring in Cat. They get rid of DiVincenzo, their shooter. I don't know how that trade helped either team. Timberwolves not going to be better with Julius Randle.
You bring Cat in to compete with Kristaps and Embiid, and them two are gonna put him in a blender.
And I think the Timberwolves lost their identity. Cat, he was part of the culture of that team. So I don't see how Julius Randle is going to contribute to that.
I don't understand. It looked like they just wanted to make a trade. Hey, you know how you
because Cat don't look happy over there.
And you asking Julius Randle to come in 5 days before the season start, damn near.
Yeah.
And jail. Like, this is not gonna work. And no training camp, no preseason together.
And they
bought looked happy to be on the team.
They just traded to get all of the Villanova boys there, and we was thinking this is smart. They have chemistry. They know how to play together. Jalen Brunson is the star. The rest of them can fill in anywhere in their role.
What you know about Villanova, big dog?
I went to Villanova, so getting rid of DiVincenzo, those boys can play. The Villanova guys, they can play. Breaking up that 4-man Villanova clique. That was a mistake. Get rid of Julius Randle.
You're from Philly?
I'm not from Philly. I'm from New York, but I went to Villanova, and Jay Wright, he can coach, and those
I want to
teams.
gold medal with Jay Wright. Yeah, I want to gold medal with Jay Wright. He was the head coach. Boeheim was the head guy. But yeah,
that's fine.
Mark my words, DiVincenzo is going to be a Knick before the season's over with.
You think so?
They're going to get him back.
He's coming back.
They're going to get him back.
I mean, I hope so. I hope so. They need Brunson. He kind of needs those guys in order to really take the Knicks anywhere. Without him,
if opening
good tonight
with Karl Anthony Towns, they're a first-round knockout.
If opening night was any indication of what they have to look forward to in the East, with Boston easily dropping 29 threes, you need to go get DiVincenzo back.
They doing this without KP too.
Without KP, who can also stretch the floor, you need to go get DiVincenzo back.
I think both teams are now relegated to being a first-round knockout. Timberwolves and Knicks.
I will say this to Hicks' point.
Dang.
They beating the hell out of the Pacers right now.
They killing their ass right
Who
now.
is the Knicks?
They looking like they might get. They looking like they might win it.
The Garden has big beef with the Pacers. Like Knicks have beef with the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton and Brunson, there's a rivalry there.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns got a double-double. I'm happy that he's in 15 in the rebounding category. That's a win. If he can do that consistently, then we can start taking.
He has no choice.
I tell y'all about Cat? What I tell y'all don't want to listen to the nation.
Nah, everybody
crazy, man.
Everybody got 20 points on their starting five except for Anunoby, and he got 14. They hooping tonight.
That's crazy. Yeah. All right,
I
so
told y'all, I'm watching the game.
Yeah, and we about to end this show, so we can go watch it. Hey, real quick, we go get through these super chats. Action Jackson, thanks for the $9 super chat. What do y'all think about JJ Redick's first game?
Pedestrian. If one word,
great game. Great game. Go Lakers.
Hey, look, he coached exactly the way I thought he would.
What more can be said about JJ Redick that can't be said about Afghanistan?
All right, $5 super chat from Push again. Hey, should active NBA players be disallowed contractually to in having or participating in podcasts?
Nope. Nope. Don't you don't ever put a cap on anybody's earning potential. Nope.
How you gonna ask us that? We podcasters.
Yeah, but we're not active players though.
Said it about us.
We're not active players though.
Nah, this is.
Hey,
I
guys,
don't
I gotta get up off here in a second.
Okay, go ahead, Eric. Say your
But
last.
I'm inviting all y'all to come to Cincinnati. Everything on me. Just figure out what game, and we'll take it from there. Marvin can call me.
We'll let Dominique pick the game. Dominique, look on Cincinnati schedule and pick a game that you want to go to. It got to be in Cincinnati. It got to be home game, right?
Yeah, home game, because I can make sure everybody go out to eat at Roof Cliff and all that stuff on me.
Okay.
So I got to hook up at all of that stuff.
Okay.
Hey, edit that shit. What I just said. Edit it.
I try
Free
to.
food.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
You got me in trouble, man.
Yeah.
Damn childhood friend. All right, this how I get repaid. But no, it was good being on here. Thank you for inviting me. Whenever you want to bring me back, just give me a call, Mark.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, Eric.
Appreciate you, E.
Thanks. All right,
bro.
Yep.
Yeah, you already know nothing but love. I'll listen.
Yep.
For sure.
Great to have you.
Dope as hell, man. That was
Y'all
dope
know
as
what
hell.
he just did, right?
Keep calling me Marvin.
Nah,
Yeah, he did
besides
that too.
that. Nah, that's funny. That's always funny. But you know what he did besides that?
Oh.
Are you gonna be in Cincinnati anytime soon?
You gonna be his. Oh man, he gonna watch that.
All right. If you was in Cincinnati, you would be at the game.
You'll be at the game, dog.
You'll be on the court side.
Hey, shout out,
that's my man.
Eric been out
man.
Hollywood. He been out Hollywood us like that, man. All right, Zach and Butler should go back to All right, man. Real quick, we got about 3 minutes to run through this NFL topic.
My goodness.
Starting with Tua, man.
I think the biggest news of the week is Tua Tagovailoa was clear. He cleared concussion protocol, and we'll start.
I'm not even gonna watch the game, bro.
No, I'm not watching that.
I'm
not gonna watch the game. Dog.
It's one of them
I
things.
can't stand to see it.
It's a train wreck. But you don't want to watch it, but you can't stop looking at it.
I'm not gonna watch.
I see that dude season up on the ground again, man.
I need my mental health, dog.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it. I'm looking forward to it.
I have to watch it.
I just think
he has the heart of a lion, and listen, the will to play, and that should be enough reasons not to play. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna watch it because I got Tyreek Hill in one of my fantasies, so I need to.
He's questionable. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He's questionable.
Who?
Tyreek? Yeah.
Did he practice this week?
I don't
Limited
know. I think it's either like toe or ankle or something like that.
he was limited participant. Yeah.
Limited. Okay.
He said he could play. I just think nobody loves Tua.
That's what I was thinking, bro. Like,
I think they do, man. But I think he just love the game more, man. Like I think he's addicted to the game. Pause,
bro. Like he gonna get $90-something million if he stopped today.
If he walk away today,
it ain't about the money.
$96
Like
million.
it ain't about the for some people. It ain't about the money, man.
I get it, bro. It's your life, dog.
Some people get all they know is what they've been doing, right? So Tua might have been doing this since a kid, right?
Oh, he definitely has.
Of course.
This is all he knows.
He's in what they call the transition phase. Just like I couldn't stop Melvin putting his uniform on. The first couple days after he retired, he kept putting his uniform on.
That man still was khaki out.
Say it ain't so, man.
If y'all believe anything Eric say on this podcast, man.
Hey, man was in the kitchen, khakied out. He had his khakis on in the kitchen.
Damn, man.
And listen, man. As a left-hander myself, Tua the second best left-handed thrower I've seen. Well, third is me, Steve Young, then Tua. But
where the hell is Michael Vick?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not Michael Vick threw the ball left-handed, but he's not left-handed. So
Michael Vick was ambidextrous, wasn't he?
He did everything else.
The only thing he did was throw the ball left-handed. That's because he was so good with his right, the kids wouldn't play with him, so he had to play with his offhand.
Oh wow.
True story.
Corie sounds a little slighted.
Yeah, dog. I can't watch the game though, man. I don't want to see him go out like that.
Oh, I can't throw for shit neither, too, Corie. If you didn't know.
I feel. I can throw it a little bit.
Corie used to play quarterback. I know Corie can play.
He can throw.
He be doing them Dak Prescott exercises.
I bet you right now I can throw the football over that mountain over there.
He be throwing his hip into.
I can't believe I just
Corie,
did.
as a quarterback, what does that exercise actually do something for y'all?
Yeah.
Or?
Oh, come on, man.
And that's not the biggest story of the week, too, by the way.
What's the biggest?
Okay. What's the biggest story?
The biggest story of the week.
Oh God, here we go.
You think you think you know where I'm going, but I promise you don't.
Watching the man.
Okay, go ahead.
Today,
the biggest story of the week is famous
on
Jameis starting in Cleveland this week.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because it can go two ways. It can either go he's going to throw 6 touchdowns. And
It's going to go one way. Trust me, it can't even go that way.
One touchdown and 5 picks.
Hold on, you know what? I don't think it's as bad of a raw deal as it's looking out to be. Nick Chubb just got back. He looked good.
He just lost his number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
He went to Buffalo.
Who else was Jameis throwing to besides Mike Evans?
He was throwing to the defense.
30 for 30.
That's who he was throwing to.
30 for 30. He was throwing to the
He throw to the team.
He'll throw it. So he gonna get a completion. It don't matter.
He threw
I'm about to capture this mother.
He threw 48 touchdowns and 34 interceptions. That is wild.
Now, I'll tell you what the biggest story this week is, man. I'll go ahead and get out of the way for these dudes, these clowns, man.
Go.
DeAndre Hopkins traded to the Chiefs, man. You just gave Patrick Mahomes another damn Ferrari, bro.
He didn't need it.
Nah, he might have needed it.
It was 6-0. It was 6-0 with no.
Have enough Ferraris.
It was 6-0 with
Hold on.
no receiver.
I might have needed it.
Is he still a Ferrari?
Hey, Dominic, you turning down Ferraris?
Oh, he's
Hey, you always gonna be a Ferrari.
He's a
It's just might not be
2014, but he's still a Ferrari.
Okay, I give you that. Okay,
So
so
the
he'll
thing that I want
older
to tell y'all
Ferrari.
about
He's
this
old
whole
Ferrari,
thing,
but it'll still run.
Hey, I pull up in the hood in the Ferrari. It's a Ferrari. They don't care what year it is.
For sure.
and the thing I want to tell y'all about this
I'll
trade.
take an old one.
The thing I want to tell y'all about this trade right here is if you was watching Kingdom Come, I predicted it the week before it happened.
I think I said something about it too, Jay.
Yeah, you did. But I told that man, answer his phone call. There's going to be a Kansas City area code calling. Go ahead and answer your phone. Pack your bags.
Hey,
So
I bet he already had his shit packed.
He had Will Levis throwing on the ball. His shit was been packed since week 1.
Yeah, that motherfucker had
As
his
soon
shit
as they
already
said
by the
Will
door.
Levis was a starter. He had his emergency trade bag at the door every day.
What's
Hey,
crazy
and
about
he
that
told him- and
whole
he told him he can't play
situation?
no more games. Talking about his leg hurt. My leg hurt. I can't play no more games.
What's crazy about that whole situation is Will Levis has played not very good. But what was the backup's name? Played in Green Bay?
Mason Helmet
No.
Rudolph.
No,
Not him.
Willis.
Oh, you talking
Malik
about,
Willis.
Malik Willis.
Malik Willis balled out when
Yeah, he
when
did.
Jordan Love was out.
He
He
used to be
balled
scared
out.
to throw the ball.
Hey,
I'm
Corie, I
thinking
can't give you
about
that
throwing the ball,
because
too.
he balled out. But the rules that they gave Malik Willis was do not throw this ball under any circumstances.
Agreed.
He was a quarterback that you talking about no green light. They said do not throw this ball to anybody.
Crash
Anybody.
test dummy. That's what he was.
And he
You
went out
drop
there
back
and he
run.
became Derrick Henry.
No shit.
Man had 20 carries a game. Yeah,
Quarterback.
at quarterback.
Quarterback sweep right, quarterback
He played
sweep
quarterback and running back.
They said whatever you do not throw this ball and shoot. Malik Willis is the first dude ever to throw a pass that had his centers throw up on it. That like
That's crazy.
yeah, I thought it was time out.
Why Jay even know something like
He put
Lord
that point in
have
there.
It's
That's crazy.
because yeah, I know I heard that too.
Yeah, I know a lot of stuff.
All right, and
Well,
last night, man, great. It was a phenomenal game. If I would have known that the two receivers were coming back, I knew Puka Nacua was coming back. I had no idea Cooper Rush. I mean, not Cooper.
Yeah, I didn't know Cooper.
Cooper
I
Kupp
would've
was
picked
coming
different
back.
too. I didn't know both of them.
I would have picked different, but
Thank God we all picked Minnesota yesterday. Shout out to us.
I didn't pick anybody.
smart.
Good job, man. Down so.
Now, he's
Game
still-
was ended. Game
You
ended
lost
with
by
a,
default.
I know, right?
game ended with a controversial call in the end zone. Well, controversial no call in the end zone. And there's been a lot of, hooping and hollering all over the news, social media, whatever, about maybe the play should have been reviewed. And it's impossible. Do you think that a review on a play like that in the future, I'm talking about like maybe next season, do you think that's coming, or do you think that's necessary in order to prevent things like this from happening again?
I think we're close because look at how we have NFL replay assists, right? Before these coaches can throw the challenge flag, or before the refs even, confirm that we're about to go in the review, New York is already calling them and saying, hey, da-da-da-da. So if we already doing that, why can't we do that with the penalties?
I just don't see how they missed that call, though, because
that was
the
blatantly
ref was standing
obvious.
right there.
Yeah, that was
I think any call that is a player safety call, horse collar, face masks, illegal chop blocks, anything like that that's strictly player safety should be able to be reviewed by footage. But any objectionable call like holding, even pass interference, I don't think you mess with those.
Do you
Now,
think
I will say this? I'll play devil's advocate, right? From where the ref was standing and how Sam Darnold got taken down, I just found this out a couple weeks ago. A horse collar is not called if the quarterback is still in the pocket. And how he got pulled down, it might have looked like a horse collar.
Not when your head turns like that.
Not when your head turned like that.
Yeah. But it looked like he still grabbed him on that collar part, and so you get yanked back this way, your head is gonna turn back.
Your head won't
not
turn. You'll still still be looking downfield. But
Yeah.
when you are facing looking towards the field of play, right? And your entire head turns first, and then your body goes after. That's obvious what's happening.
Yeah, that's what happened.
If Sam Darnold had that duck bill, it wouldn't have got grabbed. That's all I'm saying. He need to get the duck bill face mask.
I don't think he argued it hard enough. He just said my face mask and ran off the field. That's all he did. Looked like my face mask.
He strikes me as that type of dude though. Like he ain't gonna
He ain't about that life.
He ain't gonna do that. He ain't about that
Now
life.
we saw Zoe, I know you watched it. I watched it too. We saw a very controversial call in the Texas Georgia game.
I was just
very controversial.
I'm just about to bring it up, and because we were talking about the replays and stuff from like for the NFL. It just creates kind of like a precedent. Like they called pass interference. Now, if you call pass interference, then I understand, and it wasn't pass interference at all.
Right.
It just wasn't. Texas made a great play, but they threw bottles and shit on the field, which stopped the gameplay. And during that time, the refs got together and said, well, maybe we'll pick up the flag, and you're not supposed to be able to do that. I know the rules is a little bit different, but like it creates a precedence. Like, so what they gonna do if it was a pass interference and they didn't call it? Are they gonna start saying, hold on, I'm challenging that, challenge it, it's a pass interference, and then we replay it again? I don't want to see all that.
Now, mind you, we did this before. We did this a couple years ago. It was after the NFC Championship, Rams and Saints, where that DPI was egregiously missed.
Yeah.
And then the following year, they tested out the challenge and penalties. And I can't remember the percentage, but it was very low of how many of those penalties got challenged that were actually overturned for the right reason. And then they discontinued it the year after that. And I don't know why.
So here's the thing about a penalty like pass interference. The refs can come together and overturn that. I think the whole thing about the bottles going on the field and how there was a big pause in the game is what made it look bad. It allowed them to do it. Because the referee can come back and just say, nah, it wasn't pass interference. You know what I mean? But the referee that called the pass interference purely was a referee that was standing right next to the play. He was literally right next to the play.
It was
so
the back judge,
and the back judge. Well, actually, the side judge was the one that came and said, "No, it wasn't pass interference." But last night in a penalty like that, and with a penalty like that, right? Jay is absolutely right. It is player safety. It's player safety 100%. But that's an egregious penalty, and it's blatantly obvious what happened. And it just baffles me why the referee didn't call it.
For sure. Yeah, you're 100% right.
Real quick though, our absentee partner posed a question, a good one. Russ's first game with the Steelers. Do you stay with Russ or you go back to Fields?
I'm gonna change my whole opinion of it. Russ went out there and balled, Jack. You got to stay.
He balled.
He balled.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why Mike Tomlin is a head coach and we're not. because he knew something we didn't.
Agree.
And he told Brandon Marshall that in the press conference. He's like, that's why I'm well compensated. And he was like, and I'll say this: like Russ was throwing some ducks in the dirt, and I mean that's expected
at the beginning. At the beginning, though,
yeah,
just at the beginning.
That's expected with almost a year's worth of Russ. You ain't throwing the ball.
We counted it. It was in between 4 and 6.
Yeah, so
that second half, he got warmed up. He was off the chain.
Man, listen, I'm talking about in the bucket, in the pocket.
He was him and George Pickens. Yeah, I know George Pickens is happy.
I mean, that's a good matchup.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. Another thing is like. With Justin Fields, the receivers wasn't even running hard because they was like, man, this dude can't even get us the ball if we get open. So I think it's a spark for morale for that offense. And
Britne, I'm sorry.
They're 4-2.
Oh my God.
Yo,
hold on. Apology for what?
Yo, I was about to
she said that it was gonna work. She did, and I told her it wasn't.
Hold on. What did we say?
I said
I think most of y'all said stick with
I said if you got 4 and 2 with one, stick with him.
I said
I wouldn't. I was kind of partial to whatever Mike Tomlin was doing, but at the end of the day, I think Justin Fields got a kind of raw deal. I think we all kind of said that, but I mean,
hold on. That the whole segment was basically why take Fields out now when he got you to 4 and 2. That was the whole segment, not that Russ is trash. Not now. I titled the clip like that.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah. Because I'm a content creator, right? But when you listen to what we were saying Russ didn't lose. I mean, Fields doesn't deserve to get benched right now. Now, if you want to evaluate who did AD. Yeah, I got it. But if you want to evaluate both quarterbacks, I think we need 5 more games of Russ to see what he does.
That's absolutely fair. It's absolutely fair because as soon as
no game that Fields had did he look like Russ did the other night.
No.
And the 5 games that he played, he never looked that good. And I'd say this kind of changed the subject, but I was watching this new podcast the other day, right? And I think it was called Bird's Eye View. But the host said that, hey man, that they are pretenders. But I wanted to give him some reassurance with everybody that's hurt in the Saints and they playing like trash. Tampa Bay has no receivers left on their roster, and Carolina are the Panthers. Like somebody has to win that division. So hold your head.
All right. So it's us by
hold your
default.
head, man. It ain't as bad as it seems.
Okay.
You in the division to be trash.
Yeah, Atlanta has a chance.
All right.
So I will say this about Justin Fields at Ohio State, right? Fields threw a lot of intermediate to deep passes. And since he's been in the NFL, he's not played on a team that has asked him to do that. And that's what he does well, right? They've asked him to get the ball out of his hands and quick reads. And Ohio State just does not play football like that. That's not how they play. So, with Russ in the game, Pittsburgh stretched the field. And it just didn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, Russ can throw the ball, but Russ's arm is not like Justin Fields. Justin Fields can put the ball down the field. I mean, he can. That's what he does, and that's what he does well. And he also runs well.
Yeah, somebody else might catch it, but I mean, I get what you're saying.
I think
true.
So watching Dan Orlowski break it down, he was just talking about the different trajectory. Hey, look, he made sense. He said Russ put more. He said Russ put more air under the ball, and
that's very true.
Fields, and it gives the receivers a better chance to
adjust to the ball.
To it, especially because neither one of Pittsburgh receivers are known for creating space, so they got to catch contesting balls anyway.
It's true. It's right. I mean, and that's very true. And you have those. They have those type of receivers. But when they had DeAndre Johnson, they had a dude that could stretch the field. He's gone now. He's in Carolina. He don't have a quarterback. But
he got a quarter. It's a quarterback there.
Hey, speaking of Bryce Young is starting again this week.
Bryce Young starting this week.
Yeah, Bryce Young starting again this week.
Man, just turn the little dude loose. Just let him go. You open up the offense for Andy.
He only starting because Andy Dalton got in the car wreck.
Yeah. He's only starting because the starting quarterback they worried. They like, hey, take some time.
Wow.
Oh man.
Crash test dummy.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Hey, I'm solid. I'm waiting on this to close out.
Hey, y'all done?
That's it, man.
We had this was a damn great show, man.
I had fun.
Shout out to Eric Hicks for joining us, man.
And Corie Blount. And Corie
Blount. Appreciate
Y'all
that.
tune in to Bird's Eye View.
Bird's Eye View is up and running, baby.
Man, we forgot to do that at the beginning of the show, man. Bird's Eye View, that's Zoe's podcast. Atlanta sports, Atlanta Hawks, Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Hawks just beat the Charlotte Hornets just now. Trae Young had 38 points. Kingdom Song.
You killed it yesterday, by the way, Zoe. You killed it.
Yeah, daggone good show.
Appreciate
Kingdom Come podcast with Eric and Jay. That's Kansas City. Motor City Roar. That's Detroit Lions with Chris. Cowboy Spit with C3 Corie. And Sports T with Dominque. And of course, ManDown Sports for all of us. Right. So thank y'all for joining us on this show. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for Eric and Corie, like y'all said earlier. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Come back, get with us next Friday. And I think we got some other things popping off, man. I think we might start branching out and doing other shows, but I want to ask the community how y'all feel about that. Like, if we branch out, because we're thinking about not just being a Friday show. Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can take more days throughout the week. And we got 8 panel members, and you don't need all 8 of us for every show. So I'm thinking if we could do NFL, because there's a lot of NFL that needs to be discussed. Mm-hmm. And we don't touch NFL as much because it's so much other extra stuff that go on with NBA that we can talk about. And NFL is like, we get to talk about the game, the X's and O's, and we get to kind of like slow cook it. Mm-hmm. And we used to do that some years ago, but we haven't done it because we're trying to move through these topics. But we might need another show that touch NFL, man. So I'm gonna put some, or Zoe go put something in the community asking y'all, would y'all support another extra show on a different day that caters more around NFL? And I want to see the response from it with a poll on the community tab. So y'all let us know. Make sure y'all hit that poll up. And pause for sure.
Wow.
No, seriously, pause on that. Yeah.
Whoa.
It's time to go, bro. It's time to go.
Oh, it was good.
I'm in North Carolina Central University.
Oh, I'm not going to Greensboro.
Yeah, who y'all? Oh, Cali Strong. Support Cali Strong, and definitely support Underdog. And we'll catch you on the next show. Peace.
Peace.
Hit that poll.